Neo-colonialism. You are still there stealing our resources, using our resources to develop your countries, and you don't want us to come here. You are asking how should you guys react when we come here?
Example, how are we supposed to react?
Imagine a thief steals your television, your TV, and you go to his house to watch a soccer game. How should the thief react? Exactly. Just be quiet.
Watch this video.
Like, how are Europeans supposed to act or react when Africans are pouring in from everywhere at the moment?
They should accept them.
They should just be like, oh, come, take our homes, take
They
our
should
jobs,
accept
take
Africans.
everything.
Because when you guys came in mass to Africa,
But that was so long ago.
that was so long ago.
Anymore.
But your companies are still there looting Africa.
Perhaps.
Neo-colonialism.
Perhaps.
You are still there stealing our resources, using our resources to develop your countries, and you don't want us to come here. You are asking how should you guys react when we come here?
Example, how are we supposed to react?
Imagine a thief steals your television, your TV, and you go to his house to watch a soccer game. How should the thief react? Exactly. Just be quiet.
Watch this video.
Like, how are Europeans supposed to act or react when Africans are pouring in from everywhere at the moment?
They should accept them.
They should just be like, oh, come, take our homes, take
They
our
should
jobs,
accept
take
Africans.
everything.
Because when you guys came in mass to Africa,
But that was so long ago.
that was so long ago. But your companies are still there looting Africa.
Perhaps.
Neo-colonialism.
Perhaps.
You are still there stealing our resources, using our resources to develop your countries, and you don't want us to come here. You are asking how should you guys react when we come here?
Example, how are we supposed to react?
Imagine a thief steals your television, your TV, and you go to his house to watch a soccer game. How should the thief react? Exactly. Just be quiet.
Watch this video.
Like, how are Europeans supposed to act or react when Africans are pouring in from everywhere at the moment?
They should accept them.
They should just be like, oh, come, take our homes, take
They
our
should
jobs,
accept
take
Africans.
everything.
Because when you guys came in mass to Africa,
But that was so long ago.
that was so long ago. But your companies are still there looting Africa.
Perhaps.
Neo-colonialism.
Perhaps.
You are still there stealing our resources, using our resources to develop your countries, and you don't want us to come here. You are asking how should you guys.
Ogini na me. Ha obo obian naro. Deme Ojadu fodike. Okorobịa nwaanyị na-egburu ọja na-akwụ aja mmụọ. Etachi obi gị ya ji ari ugwu. Ogene dị ife a. Ogene deme. How? Onwere dike n'ebe a, nwekwa dike n'ebe a. Kelu chief of army staff. Olike eze. Chief. Ogbuefi. Gbanye Ogbuefi deme. Oh. Ogini na-eme. Oh. Ojadu fodike. Oh my boy, piano, follow, piano. Deme. Piano kwa Nwanne wine. Akwa onye Enugu, akwa ya Nsukka o. Asi amaje. Deme. Isi na isi ha bụ n'ọnụ. Nwaanyị na-aka ibi ọrịa. Nwaanyị na-aka ibie. Nwaanyị na-aka. What a man can do. A woman can do. Ọ bụrụ ndị winchi a. Ndị witches and wizards ya juru ebe a. Bụrụ fanwa. Ha? Ọjadufu odike. Ọjadufu. Ogene. Ha? Devil ebe nwaanyị na-egbu ọja. Nna pụta gabafu gị. Yes. Agwe na afia. Aburo di na come on here. Agbo ye Enugu state. Wo fe ego bia to nwa anya ukwu aye ekwe na ubo onye ego. Aburo ku ya meru. Bia bo onye ego. Onwa anyi iberu. Oh, ogene. Deme na tabazia.
For Monday, achọrọ m na ka m gwa gị na everything ị chọrọ ka m mara and everything ị chọrọ ịgwa m, I am now ready ka anyị kpazie nkata. Ihe ọ bụla ị na-ajụ m ga na-asa gị ya. Mana m ga-enye gị condition concern Simon Ekpande Nnamdi Kanu matter. You want to go? Number one condition m ga-enye gị about Nnamdi Kanu, because I am a full principal officer of IPOB Global and I'm a oath-taking IPOB member. And no one man discuss anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu with someone I am high rank with.
All right, so I welcome all of you. Good day to you. Some of you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you for joining me this hour. We are live at this moment. Please make sure you like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice. Subscribe if you are new. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate all of you that managed to like the video and join us and support us in any way you can. As we have some people now on our comment sections, I'm going to mention names. Amadichi Goze, I see you. Thank you for joining us. Of course, Mercy, you are very active on social on the comment section. You have not less than 4 different messages. But let me read the first one here, which is Amadichi Goze. Greetings, Biafrans, he says. And we have Mercy, like I said, good afternoon, Massacre report. Again, Mercy said, good afternoon, all genuine Biafrans and supporters of our freedom. The third one from the same Mercy. All hail Biafran USB government and our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. And she went further by saying, what is this last one? Okay, here he says, Maze, right on. You are doing wonderfully well. Kudos. Thank you so much for your appreciation. And we have Fidelis Kanayo. Good evening. One name, he says, there were Fidelis. You are welcome. Then again, he said, GCK one name. Thank you so much. And beautiful Chuku, our own sister. I believe it's a woman because the word beautiful, is actually, commonly used on women. He said, Mazi, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. You're welcome. Mike is here. Say God. What do I God? I don't understand. Say just God. Just God. Okay. He said, okay, good morning from here, Kai. Okay, now I get it. You mistakenly said the first one. Good afternoon, good people of Biafra. And they were Chris Biafra's son. Maze Kai report. Mbedoma sir. Thank you so much. Mbedoma to you, my brother. Good evening, Biafrans. Ndoma. That's a Chris Biafra son. You're welcome, Nwanne mother. Again, we have another person, that beautiful Chuku. Yes, so I am a woman. Yeah, I know. Your name, beautiful. Nice to have you, my lovely sister. You're welcome. He said that I am a citizen of the United States of Biafra Nation, USB. That's from our own brother, Chris, Biafra's son. All right, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining us. We are going to commence the program without wasting much time, but comments still coming, which is very, very good. So if you come across this video, first thing first, hit on the like button and manage to share it to many platforms of your choice. I have not shared it, I'm not going to lie. And for those of you that have access to maybe WhatsApp group, Facebook page, Facebook group, please do me a favor, share it for many other people to see. Very, very, very important that you do so. Please, one more thing, your comment is very, very important to us as well. So I'm going to start without wasting much time because this is 11 minutes to the program. This is 11 minutes, and I would like you to pay attention. You may want to know what are we here to talk about. Only one thing only, and that is we may chip into other things, maybe to remind you one or two things. But the main subject matter is the interview conducted by Lasuba. Lasuba had an interview. She interviewed Obi-Wan. Here on this platform, I have told us many times that I am not going to entertain anybody wasting time on Obi-Wan, and I have my reasons. One of my reasons is that I believe that Obi-Wan, listen to Obi-Wan, you may lose your sense of reason if you are not well informed, because you see him making arguments on things that even people who are not in the struggle have an answer to, making blind arguments, and I sense a kind of untruth or deception in what he's saying. I don't listen to him and feel like, yeah, this our brother is actually saying the truth. I don't feel that. I don't know about you. I don't know about other people. I am speaking for myself. So please give us your ear as we go through this. Obi-Wan is somebody that always want to portray himself as somebody, a lover of Igbo culture, Igbo tradition. These days we have in the Akajo for too many of them. They claim, not that I'm not saying they have per se. I don't know him one-on-one, but little that I have watched on social media, I don't trust him. It's not an attack, because each time now that is what is trending. Anytime you say the truth, the other person will say, "Oh, you're attacking me. Oh, you're attacking my brother. Oh, you're attacking my sister." That is not what I'm here for. I am not attacking him. Not at all. But I have to say the truth. I have to point out this fact for us to know who are we actually listening to. What are we even expecting from this person? That is exactly what I'm talking about. And the best way to do that is for you to pay attention to everything the person says and try to find out the reason why the person is saying what he's saying. Is this person saying this thing to cover up something, or is he putting some kind of an argument that will make everything look so suspicious? These are things that I want us to understand. Do you understand? So please do me a favor, pay close attention as we go through that. And if you are just joining us, we are streaming this live broadcast on our two different platforms. Please, if you have not subscribed to our platform, it is very simple. Just go on YouTube and search this. Go on YouTube and search at truthdesk_001. That will automatically bring to you. It will take you to our second platform, and I expect you to subscribe there and be part of our family there as we progress. This live broadcast is streaming there as we speak. People are watching from both sides. And I want you to subscribe on these two platforms. It is not going to cost you anything. Thank you so much as you do so. And please, let's go straight to what Obi-Wan said. The conversation between Obi-Wan and Lasuba. I don't need to introduce Lasuba to you. I don't think it's necessary for me to start talking about Lasuba to you. No, I don't think it's necessary. So please hear what Obi-Wan said.
That is the only way I can talk to you on this platform about my Igbo leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
So you about Nnamdi Kanu, leave it to me on my platform. And I am the one that's going to use it for my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is the duty I am into. But Simon before Simon. So automatically ọrụ na-arụ bụ ọrụ oziri m ọ pụtazi na ihe oziri m abụrụ ihe na-arụ ya mazie m ikpe n'ihu ndị Igbo niile maka nọ contact of his word. So n'ibe na nke Simon o nwere ihe gbasara m na Simon na-abụrụ nnwa bụ ndị brigi mana ihe mụnwa gbasara m na Simon na Nnamdi Kanu nyere template o ji arụ ọrụ. So automatically I cannot disobey my leader. I follow his template to Simon. That's why onye ọbụla na-eso Simon anakwado ihe ọjọọ n'ala Igbo. No. If you love Nnamdi Kanu, you will love Simon. If you hate Simon, you will hate Nnamdi Kanu. That is how it is be. So na na-achị gwa now bụ ide iju ma ajụjụ jụọ ma ajụjụ ọ bụ na isi m ka esi betray Nnamdi Kanu ka esi betray Simon. O nwere ka m ga-esi wee kọọ akụkọ without relating something that caused it. Ndewo.
Okay. Obi-Wan m nwa na onwe m enwere boundary na any question ọ bụla ị chọrọ ịjụ m. Mama, a big link or small link. I don't know masala what did a mass and Nnamdi Kanu, Mazagi. Any to know later on Macoba to be Simon Epan Joko, Mazagia. Okay, what I go. I want a cabinet member, I want cabinet member. And even because of new cabinet members, Yajimaju was Simon Epan Joko, because of new member. Any question at all, or those of Kanyasi Redre, John Yamma, did a wise and Nnamdi Kanu because one woman suffered, I did a Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. One say, one day, Jago, I did a Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Saramaya, and Ages-ego. Near Bido Jiego and Francia. Okay, what I go. So to show you that I serve from our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Any question because he is my leader. Mazagia. So I would be wearing meat. Ajujaya jogo. One woman wa done them and they get them already meat. And the only person that now Ajoga Ajoga. I'm sorry, I to myself. I don't know what I call it. Because I know what they rank.
Just send in my link or send in a platform, man. Oh, when they are Najum. So send the link on a platform.
I send the link.
I send the link or the Kahafuria. So Kandina Bata. And the only question. I must see your face. Without your face, goodbye. Chiran or day. Okay? I must see your face.
Okay, Fugo. Onyo na ya ajuju. Your face, yo. Ocho hit in your face because a magic and the marriage you will risk a life of my people indeed.
No want to risk my life.
I want that now. I want and the bar onion on a buy each other. Ocho he goes.
Okay, onion on a buy accepted. Onion on a buy accepted. No talk.
It will save life of that person.
Yes. In the buy, I can never allow you people to risk my life.
I wanted a mazen now the canon born ya. On this condition. Then when I can ajudge, I don't want to go so wiggy. So I follow the reason why. Kingdom. Makanism live at the where kingdom. Kingdom, even a kingdom, and with cabinet, and with everything. So, more even a bear mumu and your condition can say, yeah, animal where five phone on the peak and where phone is hiding one in a sage in a car. Makana Manabaton, you come on, Obi as no dear.
Money up by the Rosbono block remote one Igbo no soon create 14 to 15,000 subscribers. Ono China main Asia. Get around a Jago Kono war my Janisi. Kaina and then Wajana now.
Okay. Obi-Wan Nebiko one okay. I have in your condition.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we want more.
Okay.
Only because someone in the yak on a phone, which means on a phone, you guys just say kuna because now
yes.
Go.
Yes. Yakuna. Okay, but him. Only one man, another, only one guy, another, but every time na cut off point, in as I'm not cut off point, no, to go. Nyam may face ya appear, no, but no, no, what you open.
Obi-Wan, okay, for the watch, I get how many hours, and I get 1 woman, and I drag a yoke be hope, and maybe Kai focused on if I do, maybe I have in your.
All right, so the reason why I allow this video to play to this extent is because I want you to understand the level of the conversation, the argument they had before even making any point. Obi-Wan was going back and forward. You know, anytime you begin to create story, let's say, for example, let's assume that I want to, just understand me now, that I like USB government. Okay, truly I do. But let me use the one I don't actually have to give it down. Like I like DOS. Then I am here pretending that I am for USB government. You don't need to force word on me. All you need to do is to fold your hand, put your ear on everything that I'm saying. Days after day, keep on following me. You will always hear the truth. Sometimes their truth will leak. It is a human nature. You cannot lie all your life. That is just the fact. If the reason why people deceive you is because your inability to pay attention to whatever they're saying, as long as you pay attention and try your best to memorize those things, it will be very, very difficult for them to dribble you and lie to you. Obi-Wan is Femi Fanika your day 2.0. And I will tell you why. Where belief is. I don't know him in person. I know because other people that have talked about him or said something about him, he keep on saying they're attacking him. They're attacking. The truth of the matter is that to Obi-Wan, he loves Simon Eba. When Biafran Liberation Army was active and PM was here, and there's no challenge, he came out and made a video. He has forgotten that he has a video. He made a video where he was actually literally mocking DOS for not doing anything. That someone else, and he can't kunu. Now if I can't kunu, that video trend in the midst of Briggy media team. Then I watched it from one of the media team, which I'm not going to mention them now. The person was even happy, praising Obi-Wan. Yeah, now you come, join us, call me, contact me, let us have program together. Obi-Wan, you know, if you progress, you will hear him saying that, oh, someone Ekpa shared my video. He shared your video when you are doing something. When you say something in line with what people actually believe on, your video will be shared. Sharing your video does not mean that PM is in love with you or he's begging you to promote him. No. We used to see Biafran Child Way question in videos on PM platform on X. We used to see many people, including my own video. PM shared it. But the thing is that sharing it does not mean, oh, everything you said is good. No. If you say something that is worth sharing, it will be shared. You cannot use that against PM to make it look like PM is actually pleased with you and happy with you. He may be pleased with that particular video at that point in time. He don't know you. You are not his friend. Let us just understand it. It's very, very simple. I hate it when people begin to use something that just normal thing and stretch it as if that is actually, your life and everything depend on it. It is so easy to criticize somebody who is not here to defend himself. He is trying to exonerate himself from DOS, from PM, from Mazamanakan. You want to tell no Obi-Wan, Without Biafran movement, there's something like Obi-Wan. There's nothing. You register it and show us your template. You don't beg Igbo people to support you, without telling them where this thing they're supporting is going to. That has been a problem. And that is what many of them that want to be a leader by any means necessary, they fail to understand this. Because the moment you refuse to present that your template for everybody to see, instead of you to do the needful, you're actually busy trying to convince people to believe you when you have not showed anything for them to believe on. Compare the activities of USB government and that of Ogenkere and Imam Madabu, whom we are now hearing, they have disintegrated into different factions, which I made a video earlier today where we actually talked about a little bit, just in a minor way. It happened that Imam Madabu and their group are not having issue. There are some things going on there, according to Sonny Akparawa. He's one that said it, which I presented earlier today, that they have divided into different 3 groups. They're not going to come out and begin to rant about it because there's nothing to drag. Money is not involved. So they may remain disintegrated for heaven knows how long. But if there's money involved, then they will drag it everywhere. That's typical Igbo people. But that's a story for another day. Oh, this guy called Obi-Wan, he don't want to associate himself with PM now because the going is tough. I don't want to say it's getting tough because we don't pray for that anymore. The going is tough. Or that is Obi-Wan for you. He was with the DOS. When DOS begin to fumble, on again. When the USB government, USB was declared, due to the momentum, he did not know that this kind of challenges from Ogenkere and Imam Madabu and co will come. When he joined USB, but when the issue surfaced, like a little bit challenge, what did he do? Now he's back to Obi-Wan and Igbo. Each time nobody is having, each time he's not seeing that momentum the way he wants, he will turn around and begin to say Obi-Wan and Igbo. But if USB government now present the army, then you can see the army moving and everything, like they are doing, let me use the word woto. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If USB government begin to engage on a serious woto, Obi-Wan and that woto, there's no danger. That's it. Obi-Wan will join you and begin to shout, no, can't you send Dutch on and buy? No, I can't Obi-Wan in the now, you know about I make always. But if there's any challenge, or deny everything, very, very inconsistent human being. He is here in Lasuba's platform. We are going to, because this video, I managed to pick the parts that is important and fix it together because the video is too long. You can manage another interview. You should know that come now. No, at the end of the day, all who are called EGP points, you may not hear anything because both of them are lying. The only argument they are making here is my own story, my own lying story to suppress your own. Not for them. They don't bother to their listeners. They don't care about what people will learn from what they're saying. Is about me. Yeah, I have to tell this story that look like truth. Then to counter your own lie that also look like truth. Let us see which of these 2 lies that we suppress in another. That is what they did. Both of them are liars. Pure liars. And if you're a man or a woman, learn how to own what you own your what. You don't need to start running helter-skelter, dodging and pretending, and you actually want to be a leader. That's the annoying part of it. Who will follow somebody who is inconsistent? Tomorrow you want to move from, you want to go through the right. In next hour, oh, left is the only way. That you have already known that left side is the best way to go. When there's any hold up in that left side, oh, we need to reverse back. Going back is to the original way where God made us to be. If there's a challenge from back, oh, let's move forward. Anybody in his right sense will not listen to you. Anybody following you is actually another liar, another potential deadly liar like you, that actually learning this lying skill from you without even knowing that what he's learning is actually how to lie, not how to progress to get anything meaningful. So please, all this kind of thing. That's why I was watching this. I laughed. I said, look at these people. Now let's continue. Pay attention. Pay attention.
By condition.
Mani na condition now.
When you're on good condition, the only when you condition here now, okay, condition in your
condition in your mobile now, more and home, Agame Kunka, that is condition.
Number one, there's a way terrorist, which is always terrorist. I can never
more and home, Agame Kunka, that is condition.
Number one, that na Managanabo, condition in your that na Obi-Wan, if it was Langosa la base your condition. Guma will be one that's number with dance Nangosa la base away terrorist, which is always terrorist. I can never.
I know we will call.
Hello, Ngoza la base I will only call because a Malabene and Molo Budos.
Evidence.
One nego why. You make a
man. Okay.
Now, pay attention here. Lasuba is here telling Obi-Wan to challenge her. How can you give me condition on how to go about this interview when you yourself have already given me also in condition? Lasuba said, no. My condition the condition I gave to you is deserved, okay? But the one I gave you is also deserved. Obi-Wan said, no, you gave me a condition. I also give you a condition. How can you be condemning my own condition and want to allow your own to stand? They started making argument. The condition that Obi-Wan gave Lasuba, but anybody that will want to talk to him should not hide. You have to on your camera. I want to see you. Lasuba said, no, don't give us condition. Because now no one no buy naturally. Obi-Wan canceled that first condition. He then gave another condition, and that condition is that anybody that is not that he himself Obi-Wan is high, you know, the way they rank themselves. I don't know if the one anybody that is under him, under his rank in IPOB, you don't need to ask him this question that has to do with IPOB or any other thing. Lasuba was like, no matter your rank, you should answer them. You should answer the question. Lasuba also gave Obi-Wan a condition about Ngozi Orabeze. Okay? Obi-Wan want to ask question in that aspect. She don't want. She said that Obi-Wan, you are Obi-Wan, you are not here to defend Ngozi. Ngozi should come to Lasuba. Look at it. I'm going to say that the one thing name Lasuba about that now. She's very, very senseless and she's uneducated. Not that education is bad, is her problem per se, but morality and home training is not there. So combination of all these things makes her look so, confused, because you cannot ask DPM to come to your platform. That alone simply means that your sense is not normal, because if you have sense at all, you wouldn't have asked this kind, make this kind of request. But she did anyway. Now let's continue, because all those things count. I want you to observe something here. Obi-Wan did not even bother to counter her or shun her down when she was lying that DPM is not an Igbo woman. Remember, Obi-Wan is the first person that said, but no why Igbo now. Or say I'm an Igbo. And Lasuba's way of justifying that DPM Ablo Igbo put that now, she don't know her where she come from. Okay. Lasuba don't know where she come from. So anybody, meaning that anybody that Lasuba don't know where she come from, the person is automatically a Fulani. Meaning that for you to call her a Fulani person, meaning that you have already known where she come from in Fulani. Because in this whole world, worldwide, we don't have only Igbo and Fulani living here. Why did she not say that she's from Europe? Why choosing Fulani? That is what you get when you have somebody who is built on lie, living on lie, and progressing with lie. Everything about her is a sin. She can't live without lie. And Obi-Wan, being for the fact that he also have this way of lying, failed to dictate the lie when he see one. Because he had all the opportunity to throw question on Lasuba. Okay, you said that she's a Fulani woman. What is your reasons? Judging by the way you countered it when Obi-Wan said that he's Igbo woman. Lasuba said no, because Lasuba don't know her family and where she come from in different land. So meaning that for you to say that she's a Fulani woman, you already know where she come from in Fulani land. Do you understand? You cannot pretend to be executive or you want to be diligent by putting out this kind of lies. You have to make sure that your hands are clean. You have to make sure that everything you are saying is in line with what's supposed to be. But guess what? They know nothing about that. It's about what I felt, what we modernize my lies, what we actually beautify my lies, what will make people believe me more. That is the primary assignment of a Lasuba and anybody lying machine like them. Pay attention to gang of liars interviewing each other. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go back a little bit. Just pay attention.
That is condition. Number one, that na managanabo condition in your that na Obi-Wan if it was Langoza la beza your condition. Guma Obi-Wan that's number with dance Langoza la beza with terrorist, which no way terrorist. I can never. I know we will call. Hello, Ungoza la beza will only book because a mala benne, a molo budos. Evidence. One nego wine. He make a man. Okay. I'm on a panjoka, I'm a benia. Okay. I'm a benia. Okay. I'm a benia. Okay. Was Rike, I'm a benia. Only my benna bengos all a base because initial time I'm going to do now on yoga. I don't know your state call. Now, so again, Kelly, Malonio Bodo. So I can't that anybody on a mamma bossy as my own, as Onibo, until you one ben nugget. And also would have been now. If from waitress to Simon Epan, Jokujulo Benia. So, guy happened that, only 5 GB. Go with some condition in your good that I'm with the proof in this Nangozola base with terrorist. I want Nangozola base a chop proof. Let her come. On one, where there's Alonia. Young Popotam go tracy Popotam, that drag a motam na boss in Rocketa. Eh, then I said to anything, you taste it is yet. Onye mbala okwu ekwu okwu ọ bụrụzie gị nwanyị na-abịa ekwu okwu ịfụ na n'ọdaba
ịma na asị na patakịrị na ọgụ egboro bọsụ n'ọgụ na-atọ ụtọ na ọ gị na-esi wite ite ị na-esi na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ite gịnị ite si na ja anya ka ị ga-esi ụlọ gị na ga-esi ya you have been cooking all this while are you not actually doing all this because in the beginning of this video this woman presented Ezu Odo Osisi Nkwọtụta na street ebe ọsụ n'ọfọ. She also presented nke Noema na nwaanyị agbara ajọ bụ ọbụka ogirisi abụrụkwa ajọ ife pese but not ife eji eme ife omenala and she living in Paris in France. The thing is that how did she have ogirisi in France? Oh, can matter the kind of native items this man the mother from Niger. Okay, go to say man, issue the weekend in I'm just saying because for you to have time to order this kind of thing, Odo, Unzu, of course, alligator pepper and and like that dry wood or small for. Why you job? You just suffer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not seen any woman in Igbo all my time in Igbo land since my life. I have not seen any woman. I have not seen that. I'm just asking a genuine question because I don't know everything, right? Please let me know. Is it normal? Now why you guys go do stuff for those in a beer? Why do so stuff on edge of? I'm not saying that is wrong, and I want to know if it is right thing to do or not, because all my time in no, I feel the baby why you offer. Oh, my name more and it's but over time, if I do enjoy no more, wait time and I'm enjoying more. Mana it just suffer. Nyako fanaka. What a why na name. Please, I want you guys to correct me on that. Is it normal? Is it part of our culture? Genuinely, I want to know. I'm not mocking her on this one, but to the best of my knowledge, I see that as as something wrong. Something must be wrong somewhere. Let me know if there's anybody have answered that. Say no, not normal. Thank you. But why just okay, man? Some people name na imago ask for Gemaros but he said, no, it's not normal. Why? And he age you offer. Okay, I don't know. How can you go to market and order firewood or one stick like that? Now, age offer. I don't understand. Don't understand. Is that our culture, or am I missing something here? I'm just waiting to confirm this. Let it be something that I learned from here. You know, this day. I want to learn it from you guys. Adi Igbo Adadorama is a great woman. Okay, and then she's a great woman to you, right? Is it normal? Is it a part of our culture? As Igbo, now why in age of? Please, I want to know. Is it part of the culture? Eben my own community, my own town. I have not seen any woman in job after the baby. Because about why tell us, is it normal? Somebody have confirmed here that it's not normal. It's not a great woman. She's a great woman in sabotage, a great woman in voodoo. Okay? She is holding firewood, not offer. I have not seen it too. Period. It doesn't present in the forces of Nihabodo, Nihabunsu, Nankabo, Osoji, Nankabo, Ken Corpus in Ogris. Ogris, why would not do on France? Or don't bad you. But for you to know how rooted ordinary each native came and because one thing about happening. One thing I love about Igbo culture is that before you use those things to harm somebody, it must be someone that have done you wrong, you know, somebody that is bad, genuinely. But you get you a true man, when it comes to physical offer and Igbo, why each offer upper month offer? I need to be me. That's why because that's Igbo. No. Maybe in Igbo can be so reporter. Why in age of on a boon or they in a big memoir so after be me. No matter how strong it is in Ifo men, you don't keep offer as what I want to be me. Mano, touch hamburger, touch hamburger, maybe the guy. You need maybe a anyway, she will soon have another. is you see have an ebe. Of where no get with ya. Why am on the why go. You say which great woman she cannot prove any of the allegation against DPM. Even though you did man why was in DPM no man please like and share this program. Thank you so much, Mike. God bless you. Now let's go back to the program.
Onye ka nji sigi nne ka Chimezie wonye ndo ozo na nne me na blackmail ye ya stite come na na bodo wo tom na si we do ya with ka I made the broadcast the whole world and now watch the whole Biafrans are now watch onwu na akpozie ma biaro ngozi kpa mo kita asbo oke no se etie o ichozi pe putolo mo ngozi ala beze date and time ya bia okweyotago kama na ma ye eje na platform umuchiwa awo ya ka hu nkebe ye eme odum possible so no one challenge ngozi na acho me fia na my platform niru gi niru mwaja na niile I challenge her also ni
shut up your mouth so you believe him. We'll go 247 mention umuchiwa first to the best of our knowledge. Little did we know that the Kenguru Ago some time ago called them Chihuahua. Obono insult giwa. He not challenge you that insult. If we are not a guy if you never seen the also or like that. I am going to play this video again for you to know where the word Chihuahua came from. Oye Bolofa Chihuahua Bo Ike Guru Ago. Lasuba is part of it. We'll go 247 is part of it. Maazakwa is part of it. Sona Barawa part of it. Vision 555 part of it. And let's go on and so on and so forth. Pay attention to that. Listen.
Mwafela si self ne ya ho. And the kerisa mwafela jiwese ne ya ho. Ofuo nyushi. Jesse mampia nwolo like this thing. Mwafela think that the Onyoshi is working with him. He is calling, including you, Onyoshi, because he believes that the criminal is working with you. Onyendu, that's why Shem will not even allow us to attack Mwafela. Because all the elements that goes to his platform, they have your pictures. And the Mwafela still argue that if this boy, criminal Chihuahua that is in Finland, if he's not working with you, why is it that you are not bold enough to tell the world?
Did you hear that, Chihuahua? That is where this guy called criminal Chihuahua in Finland is referring to all the media team in Britain. They consider that they never attacked this guy for using the word Chihuahua. Then in this says Lasuba tiri jaja, tiri koso. Why tiri koso? I'm not bomb the Chihuahua. Now, but I say work with the devil go to. When you say you come, you know, for you to even call someone Chihuahua after hearing it from Ike Guru simply means that you're actually elevating us because Ike Guru and PM, who is more better, who is more, you know, who's more dedicated, more reliable, and more truthful, who is actually the person that people love. You are calling us Chihuahua, whereas you yourself talking is who? You are not Ike Guru Agoden. So that means you are compared with PM, while you talking is compared with Ike Guru Agoden. That is where they grab the word Chihuahua, Chihuahua. Somebody never kills you on Capi, go then Capi now you train as a pet. Now pop the Chihuahua. Lasuba, where will I start? You have degraded yourself. Now look at you. You want DPM to come to your platform. Do you have platform? You call that? Do you call this a platform? Garden of witches and wizards. garden of scavengers. Vulturous activities going on in your platform. What can anybody come out and mention one thing he or she has learned from your platform? Nothing. Apart from lies after lies. See, you can stage lies. You can stage lies from year to year. when you attack when you attack remedies for your platform today, you and remedies is 5 and 6. Mean that all the things you said about remedies is not and void. You are attacked to Biafra Unite. Today, you and Biafra Unite is together. Everything that you said about Biafra Unite comes to an end. You are attacked to go 247. You started siding with go, and will go push you away that he don't want to mingle with you. You are attacked Sanak Barawa. You later go to his platform seeking for link to come. You are attacked to Asai Ayo. You went there and begin to sing for him to love you back. You don't have any pedigree, let alone. I'm not saying it for you to repent. I know you can never ever repent. This is who you are, and you shall remain like this. So anybody taking you seriously, wasting his or time.
I debate,
Listen.
They know when I debate Chazenia, Owna, Owin Museum. They know I wasn't.
Why is it table tennis? But I go and key debate with this Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is making a debate. He just rubbish you. And the reason why you know, like you insist that they must come to your platform is because you don't have right to kick out and kick in. We know we know your standard. Remember, you throw challenge. So the next person, oh, he's some media team. Any of them come and challenge me. I accepted your challenge. You think I don't remember? Have you forgotten that you threw a challenge? I accepted. You say no, you must be in your platform. I told you, if I remove you from my platform, if you accept the challenge, they know that I'm not a man. Come. You will be the one to run. You will be the one to run. Every question that you bring, I will answer you, and I'll ask you my own. Can you? Isimba. Ongwagi, bring a neutral platform. A platform that is not the USB government, or a platform that's not the USB government and not a fallback public platform. Because you always brag on your platform. Oh, my platform. What is it about your platform? A platform that is desecrated. After going there, I have to also clean up myself because him and Igbo platform is so dirty and stink. Very smelly platform. Platform that represents us blackmail. Why do I say so? Go and watch your videos. You are attack on everybody. Not even DPM here. I'm talking about every other person. You know how to fabricate stories against person that you and that person have issue with. Everything you said about rebel Jews back then is still in this sketch. Don't play. What you said to Asayo is still there. You claim that you want to challenge Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, we're not working on. It's not bad. Even though Obi-Wan know we are because I will not lie to you. You know, the guy know we are. The guy know we are. Okay, you know what? Let me reserve that for another day. Let me reserve that for another day because I don't think that one night work at the number. I'm just telling you. Let's continue. Pay attention.
So go I fighting or game maro because it's like in an game maro. And also I'm not alone. Many people serve the so can happen can go all so I can just say now you just say no one goes all base or now Simon here. Then I can fight for him, you can fight for him. I wanted a man now the car because they born we have fight to me. I'm not gonna be New York. I wanted a man now the car they born or you had Ulo York. I'm not gonna be Amoria. Because what did a man now the car say? Oh no, Tom on our form. born on the zoo. Why you just say born or zoo? Oh no, ya born uzu e born, ya born ya. Oh ya last say born or the zoo. Oh ya say born or the zoo. Or if you get just put outside there. Or no condition. So can happen about because when you
condition is be correct.
Now we do see actually after I see born or the zoo. Okay, na then can you put the look? Ask yourself, can you put the look? Now this debate for them. Gini ka o mere here na no warranty Lasuba. Even na wagno onye this is ka born ozo. If you know, you know. If you actually know, if you know this answer, then you actually know Lasuba. But if you don't know it, you're on your way to know her. Let me just end it there.
In a conditioning the too much self, rocket again the ranya we check it. It's a magwana ajuna makangozora base, no worry if that is condition, fine and good. Then
it's namu the program it's more that namu ye would prove that's nangozola base away terrorist. Namu would
no.
When I say no go ask more to prove ngozi let her come.
On I will give ya ka na gwa gị na ichekukwa mgbe nke onye ngwara okwu agwara m lolo neko
ọ na-ewote proof o ji ka nke ọ na-ejiro Lasuba na-ekwu ife na-emebe n'ụwa. She will present it as if that is happening at her backyard. That's the woman. You don't need to beg her for any proof. On an attempt to prove herself, she presented Biafrans stepping on the Biafran flag. Okay, terrorists one and a next thing, people get at Nangozo Rabese, they will so much. Then, if there's anything that happened that the warrant had to talk ills, to speak bad about government, Nigerian government, she will also present that one as well as an evidence that Soludo and Nigerian army are buying people by telling you, the same picture, the same video. Oh, I don't know what's on the Facebook. Coca get present going on Soludo. Coca get present going on the Bagu. Coca get present taking on the US. Depending on the case and the day. Actually, may analyze. I want to analyze. All depend on the topic. The same video, the same template, the same thing with the Biafra Unite. Are we not here when Biafra Unite said that Sofia is working with Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala? Can you just imagine that? Even though BLA commanders came out and point out those things, those people that are responsible for those things, they mentioned it. Hope Uzodinma himself once told the general public that IPOB know nothing about what is going on in his state. But the same IPOB will come out and tell you that Samonekpa, I don't know if you follow what I'm saying. This pattern has been existing for a very long time. Anybody falling to that tricks, you are the one to blame yourself. Because how can you tell me that the governor of a state came out and told you that what is going on in Imo State is politically motivated, that politicians are the one behind it? Ezechi Yerugo, when his house was burnt, when his house was attacked, also made it clear that it's state-sponsored. Right? Then, after governor and other politicians have confessed this to you, when you think that everything is normal, only for you to start hearing that Simon Ekpa is the one committing the crime, he's the one buying people, he's the one. And those saying those things are telling you that they are whiter and whiter than snow. They are purer than pure tourists. Now, to compare them. What am I trying to tell you? They will do everything to use any crime to justify the attack on their fellow comrade. Do you understand? They will use any attack, any crime that happened elsewhere to prove that truly what they're doing is deliberate. How can you do that in the presence of the Nigerian government and expect what actually? What do you actually expect? For them to pretend that you did not say that? You see the problem now. That is why Lasuba is doing what she's doing. If you follow PM and you actually understand the level of attack and blackmail PM received, you automatically understand what Lasuba is doing. Because the same template, the only difference is date and time. The only difference between Lasuba and all the attacks PM received is just date and time. The same template, the same skill, the same motive. If Nigerian army buy anybody now or burn house, Ngozi Olaneze send his criminal gang group, the terrorists, to go and burn house down. Or if you can, that will be their slogan. How can we know? We already know the moment the state begin to point finger on any individual, that person is actually doing something that state don't like. Yeah. When Chike Dozemo and other people are shouting that they are the one piloting, they are the one leading, they are the one this, they are the one that. PM Simon Ekpa, what did he do? He was doing that which the government don't want anybody to do, which is pushing for freedom by any means necessary. Despite all the title that Chike Dozemo and Andotofa Naza, these people did not bother to do anything. But the government, after scanning through those groups, those fractions, they came to a realization that truly, this guy in Finland is one doing what we don't want. He's one troubling us. They relegated all the names of IPOB, DOS in everything they're doing. They focused on Simon Ekpa because they knew that he's the one holding them on their broadcast. And that is the problem. But DOS, who couldn't do anything, focused, channeled their attention to help the state government to bring things down. Do you understand? Oh, I can matter the tactics, the style, find they use. So when you hear this Agadiwai baby Lasuba ranting and shouting, understand that she has been in that school of blackmail, school of hate, school of greed, school of jealousy and envy. That is what DOS is known for. That's their trademark. And I just pay attention, because each time they talk about Ngozi, her voice will go on contest to tell you that if anything capacity and arrow.
So obogi yekwuchite lolo neka agwa m yoku so nsi yanwa so gi nwa we buri we bia na platform a get am no.
What Obi-Wan is doing at this point in time is exposing her hypocrites. Yo, don't talk about Ngozi. Don't question me because of about Ngozi. But we have right to question you about that's a pineapple haircut woman.
Analyze how mezire kita bia butere ye nji wesege nne m too much.
Mba, nneka chimezie wo onye ndu o nwere platform. Let her come or try isi bia kita mana ye ekwu onye face to face.
But we werukwana okwu ngwara lolo we meruzi okwu na platform a.
Okay, cheze ka ngwa gị ife nji we mere okwu.
Yeah.
Number one, Obi-Wan ndị Igbo. Amala nne makwa the meaning of Obi-Wan ndị Igbo.
Kọwara m kita ka mara.
Ema, because ọgụ nwa onye bara ya onwe bi fi Igbo onwe ga ife awe.
So ịma na ọ ma na-ajụkwa ndị mara mama maka Obi-Wan ndị Igbo. Agwa gị, this is her another tactics to reboot her brain to know the lie to tell, because it's a kind of buying time. She just want to buy time by I'm not coming more even one and deep. Okay, as long as like counter the thing, because her brain is not sharp enough to present anything instant. She was just trying to pick up something from nowhere. Yakobi was saying, okay, that's why if you see the way Obi-Wan is responding to this woman, you know that Obi-Wan is actually prepared more than her. She was just talking anyhow. But the only problem Obi-Wan has is that once his own record bido, or sometimes you can see that he's on and off. The brain contact. So that's his own problem. But not Lasuba is not the one making it so. It's his own personal problem, which I don't know if he's aware. I don't think he's aware of that.
Very heavy name. And very wonderful. And the which no one has this name. Onye yene ekiri. Onye yene example. Because Obi-Wan nemo. Only even you were like again. Menji nya woja we may for preach even no because of this Obi-Wan ne the Obi-Wan na ebalo onwegi. And on a name joy. Okay, what I go now Obi-Wan ne I wanted a mazin na the cam with a problem. Life good jail. Yeah, ungaya mwoda play no so ko ya pata. Machine People la me program. Nne ka chimeze nwere aka o ji wepụta at initial time. O nwere ka o si wepụta. Because
all that butere na okwu niile ji wee come on. Because that dey keep the master.
Everybody on social media na akpọ nne ka chimeze iyi maka ife ọ dị our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Nwanne si na gụwa Obi-Nwanne. Okay, watch. I'm on that program. I only get a
program and get how many people who comment there and give na my platform. You check the people who comment, you know, how many comments vote in what I said and how many comments vote against it. They know that what I said is it wrong or right.
I didn't against in the vote and they vote because
the
DOS group you vote because man even say na me the man na roto say carry our leader a man after life jail Neka Chimeze na owu no nwere is a mother man adam na je na nke Neka Chimeze achom ka na Neka Chimeze kwu okwu face to face as woman to woman now iwe si na ibu anya mmiri gente ka ngwa gị ife were n'iwe Neka Chimeze wee si ya n'ibu anya mmiri na obi gbowara abụ
It's not quick. Na village but that always sometimes quick ben that village quick when na bad. Ina quick on ebe. Mana if man is that na mado on no way for job na actually men. What are the point? According to this I can village those days. So and the quick na John George or someone John and the case of this why I see quick I'm telling you. Flat forehead. Flat forehead. I see that she's a pathological liar. look at it. If you're not going, I want to show you know, DPM. They may mention the DPM guy not to tell them who we're going to platform. Even DPM framed picture, like picture laminating, will not come to your platform. I know if you're I know you believe it. Then is not normal, man. No, Obi-Wan is not normal. I hope not Obi-Wan is not normal. Something is wrong with him. I don't think I don't. My mom or he's not normal. Good evening, Mazeka reports. Many thanks for your good job. What is the meaning of Chihuahua? Chihuahua, One kitana, obere kitana bacha mo local dog. Something about Chihuahua. That's to the best of my knowledge. That's what I know as Chihuahua. Yeah, kind of something like that. Hello, Masakai was that their debate that Lasuba called for? Okay, for no, I can don't worry. I probably go busy. I will play a half. The video is too long. I just recorded few parts. I just cut a few parts. Ebe more interested in our ebe na no ga portray if Obi-Wan represent and if Lasuba na defend at the same time. Guy, that's easy way to say, guy. It is not our culture for Igbo woman to have a four stick in my place. My brother. When I want man in Igbo, Fulani man, Fulani woman. Look at why is Sudanese woman. Igba go baro go ba po chai finish man Igbo na rogi. No bo Igbo do Igbo achacha. Yeah. One na go ru chukota na to ku na dey again. You may know there's a lot of implication. Most of this you may have known before. Wiki disappeared due to your intercourse with Sudanese people. Bully even and then my work in the Behuku. Bully he did it not Jugunuku. They are not Magarin in my opinion. They are smart. I am intelligent. I'm intelligent. Intelligent and I'm Quagarigan every this and I'm Quagarigan. He cannot be done at the video. Do I still have that have video here, or have I deleted it? I forgot to. If I have known, I would have recorded that part. Oh, because Obi-Wan told her when Obi-Wan entered. Obi-Wan said, "I have heard you saying that you better be made but you better be made in a ball of blood in the book. No, now you are going to be few again. Or say, I'm Bama, defend me with the program. We bought the defense on was because on a listen, on a program, table and on a dozen surge, dozen odo, dozen ifa, of Oji to Yaoji push you, no joy away, on a program. Do you understand? Because she always have those things on the table. She always have that on the table. Now, which is entirely her business. She have right to do that. It's up to her. Personally, I don't believe that I must keep something on my table talking. I don't understand what that means. But it's up to her. Now, why you were Jido Ogresi and those surgery. Do mana nke bụ amazing nke m na watara chọ ndị confuse nju ese bụ ofo aya mbana come on giwa jide ofo. I don't understand that. So that is the way the question. That's why I asked that question, my brother. But it's okay. I thank God that the Igbo kajara around. The dead brain Obane Soku is another quack human being. Tell me who are you? Who are your friend? And I will tell you who you are. Exactly, and Anthony. And then Godwin, Igia. That is from his wife. Again, he said Ngozi Obonna. This evil woman does not have any shame. Can you go shame? Why in Bobo can ask me what shame? You may expect go to shame my sister. If you don't understand if like everybody call you will ask to terrorize those places. After now, for sure that matter like Oblo Genesis. If it's not for sure that matter, Obo no go cut. Enough if you crotch and ikbere n'ụkwụ na aka gana ajụ not the agwọ gafere ebe a if I cross this place ịma na ọ na-azụ maka ife crotch and ugbo gị the next step na ndị agbaka aka ọdụ wee chụba di ya ịma anyị na-ekwu some people ada water you don't understand Man again, and because since I spoke Lasuba, you have not denied it. You have not, like, unlike you, Lasuba. Name on the Fulani one. But I deny those things. Obonasi, then and this nas. Someone like me, I will stop. If you can convince us, if you can convince me, I will stop. I will stop calling you Lasuba. Mana keki is never Lasuba. Documenting the event.
IPOB. Nso akedikwa ebe okwu asi. N'ihe ọ na-eme amaka.
Yeah.
N'ihe ọ na-eme amaka. Na onye Nwanne gokwe that program.
Yeah, a question ka ị bịara ịjụ m so mana ihe m ji wee sị ka anyị gaa ebe anyị gara before mbata ka anyị nye gị the platform of question bụ ka anyị ghọta onwe anyị and anyị ghọtago onwe anyị so kịta na gị babago na the question so now nyezie question ọbụla ị chọrọ ịjụzi mana m chọrọ ime ka ị mara that na ihe trigara dị mba na ọnụ ịkọrọ mụ na okwu m akpọghọ gị afa bụ ihe gbasara lọlọ Nneka Chimezie enwere ya
achọrọ m ka itinye ka Obi-Wan na ife na-ekwu esi m Biafra land wee na-akpọ achọrọ m ka itinye ka ọ na ife na-ekwu maka akọmentị na ọ bụ wicked man
mba ọ na-ekpa yi nwepụ gị achọrọ m ka
akọmentị na ọ bụ wicked man ezigbo ya bịa na gwa because nweta ndị
ọ na-abịa ebe a kpọrọ Obi-Wan iyi I don't like it and
thank you so much. God bless you, sir.
Because it's not this program. As na Eji Chineke nọ n'elu onye chọrọ iju Obi-Wan na ajụjụ jụọ ya
jụọ m ajụjụ anyị na-agwa m afa be nne na nna gị ka m na-agwa gị nke m ndị na-ewi threat m wero na my land ka onye unu bụ n'ala Igbo
Jimba Messi maybe this program and I'm really happy about it. Onye chọrọ iju
Obi-Wan platform na enwe ike ịbịa na my platform bịa challenge m ọ na nke adakụ na na-abịa gwa m ka m na-ewe kpasa ọ na maka ọ dịrị because na anyị niile nọ n'ala Igbo mara ife bụ eziokwu na nke bụ asị I welcome Agbaranze I welcome everybody all the lawyers everybody will come.
Obi-Wan ọkwa nwoke ka ewu. Hello. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you can never go on at the end. I want to say something just for a few minutes.
Mana Obi-Wan na-ekwubeghị ife anyị ji kpọọ ihe aka emegide gị onwe ife anyị yi egwu program emebie and they are mad happy about it.
I watch so now we in just 1 minute.
Ngwa kwuo 1 minute biko ya gafena.
Biko nwa bụ Chief Daniel Chief ọka one of ọka. Then Monday. Asọrọ m kwuo na continue Igbo na discuss now. Na Kano gwara anyị ago. They actually everybody go together and work together. I don't want all this. When we continue to say all this, people can be like your name. I know about this war now and about here.
I want a war and a banner by him. And I want them work Obi-Wan nature he put things together. Because I form any war here. I want to even a war because I want to achieve those not by chelo. I want to achieve those former. Because he has that nature of those because I wouldn't have the mass and the cano sign a actual war. It was lead those dozy who una them. I'll go on here. I'll go on or less when on
war. I just do wine on here or you in here. Public. Who do you use against us? Are you walk all together? Whether my one goes or boys the
walk number because walk with it because Ngozola base will no go earlier because I can never walk with any neighbor buy. Anybody qua floor balloon when we can walk with you. I need a mass and not carry side back together. But no with in the Burundi.
It's okay.
I told them money Cotalamako Ngozola base because. And I can never walk anybody on a card no balloon, but I can never walk with that person. I can never make peace with that person.
That's a good one.
So I'm and now by Ungano come no Obi-Wan continue. If I always could not be one nipple.
Obi-Wan suspended this.
Obi-Wan
Everyone, I got one. Why you do that? Oju gara wara ndeze. Obi ezeba toro ya fara ogisi joyo isi achapa ya oku. Mo obi ezera phone. Boy la phone.
Obi-Wan is actually mocking her. Obi that to have a gisi joyo. It's not just yo.
Oku lo kai ka bakwari iru. Oh,
iya ina-eme abụrụ ife nji aji wee kwado ibe anyị ọ na ibe na agazi ka ife ụmụazị. Ihe we very big challenge ka e bele ebe anyị mee.
Muna can challenge you for what? Muna want them not challenge job for co na league.
I know debating. I need debate.
Debate here of interaction. Interaction come for interaction. I know interaction session. Kali Igbo get see them makobre.
So go there with interaction no need.
I bịara ka anyị tụgharị uche. Mara ka anyị ga-esi dozie ala Igbo anyị ka ọ dịkwa mma ọzọ dịka ọ dị na gbogbo.
Anya nwụ na mụ na onye agba ya enwe another program.
Okay. Ngwa juzie m nke ọbụla ị chọrọ ịjụzi m na ka ndị
wegodo ndidi mana onwe m so n'ime na betrayal our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
Number 1 ka anyị bido ebe a.
Ị nwere ike ịkọwara m kedu ka anyị si wee anyị nwa ndị autopilot lead by Simon Ekpanchọkụ si wee betrayal our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndewo.
Okay. Ndewo adande m na ndegede. Igbo bụ Igbo ekenekwa m n'ọzọ maka ọnụnwa bụ ndị na-ekene ọha Biafra otu a ka anyị si eme na our meeting maka na me represent ndị Igbo na Biafra struggle. So adande mbụ na ndegede ife nji wee kwuo maka ndị autopilot na that video which is na gịnwa bịa stand strong about ndị autopilot automatically ịkakwa oge keri wee na.
I hope you understand the question. Lasuba finally asked a question. They say if you want to
Bambo maka autopilot. When joined Nnamdi Kanu, I joined Nnamdi Kanu with the structure of IPOB. And they started from structure of IPOB. I got a mere template of Biafra restoration. Both in the government Gabia, both in the government Adria. So IPOB organization, we preach here, Makodema and the Biafran land, which is southeastern region of Nigeria. And through that structure, Bifenji Rubidoro, we retain Bemua with a problem within the media because of uncreated Obi-Wan media. And to my create Obi-Wan media, I'm gonna have our organization, the media team, IPOB worldwide. So mgbe m pụtara wee bido Obi-Wan edere m ha akwụkwọ wee sị ya na ekwu ihe mbụ n'obi n'ime Obi-Wan. So automatically everything I created about ndị Igbo is what I serve through Obi-Wan. Enwe m record ebe a ka anyị si serve indigenous people of Biafra because ịbịa na Obi-Wan mission you will see where we say about recognition of Biafra. So mụ na serve Biafra through Obi-Wan ndị Igbo. Can we cover and Igbo ka oge si na-agaziri fa through Obi-Wan because na ọbụrụ mmadụ niile na-anụ oyibo nke a na-asụ n'afa Biafra. So na Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na ọda asụsụ ịtọ ga na-asụ ndị be anyị ga na-aghọta ọ ga-asụ nke ndị nne na-agara akwụkwọ na-aghọta anọnya ka Obi-Wan ndị Igbo weji na-agwa ndị Igbo okwu. Mgbe m joinere Simon ndị otu unu na autopilot ihe unu gwara m because na ndị Igbo nọ n'ala Igbo ndị nne na-ege m ntị na-alaiki ife m na-ekwu ama m na ọ bụ ọrụ na-arụ ka m na-ekwu. So Nnamdi Kanu structure about IPOB. Abroad the structure Simon Ekpaji rụọ. So template also na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nyere ihe uche onye ha anyị nwa onye hekwana ndị DOS onye hekwana ndị niile bụ ndị Biafran started from zonal coordinator to national coordinator. That template of also Simon Ekpakogenye. The fate of Ndani Onyepan template of IPOB. I said that no be one now also. Madam many game with one name, Madam many him game 1 year where you. So that template in case Simon Ujimu Watacha here. Obuna's template in case Simon Obudan Oga armed struggle. And IPOB is not about armed struggle. IPOB is about evangelism, education, integration, motivation. Onya bụ IPOB. IPOB dị ka ndị oziọma, ndị na-eje ozi gbasara ife na-adịrọ maka ọdịmma. Ọ dị ka ndị Red Cross. So IPOB bụ organization create ka ewe kpọlite ndị be anyị ụra, change from Nigeria mentality, put them to Biafra mentality. Because Biafra is a religion. And the religion of Biafra, it is about our old structure, which Mazen Nandekanu said it. So that now, over that Nandibani was na any nega enough man. When open Nandibanya wataria, he mad that nine nega tonozo. Near the Quoque Bukaina Japadi Kaidanambo, or Candina nice Dubai Kaigesinoro. Macobro British structure Kaigi restore Biafra. So when water that now, yes, I'm on a map, Yenya Wajaka for Giannisio. Because number Simon Batare Muriaka ESN and ESN I in Equadocharia, Bobidori and Bonansuria, which I the record of it, goes to West Structure, goes to West Kawagade, or the with me. So my ESN I did Obrozifa and Nandekano Kurkahane. That is when I said no, I will not support such a thing. And before then, all Bebe DOS Nando to have one day I support the DOS and the Chuku became Okbareze, Metusela money, Metusela. Go have been a fight, this is not what our leader said on the air. Kaime, if I could make a didn't have to bring our people in a problem. And here in a one Dutch and I able freedom fighter. And freedom fighter and I don't. So all those things get an eye in Nanya, they cut to a short. Can they buy happy Igbo one Ebana Bakasio? Then autopilot be a create here. Everything now they kind of structured. Change overnight. And that thing now Simon may be fair now the carrying it no give bazo na I get use here. But can I use there without the time or now? Like now, when the autopilot created, they created what they call Biafra Liberation Army. Biafra Liberation Army is army that's going to cover the territory of Biafran nation, which is that you know now be the Biafra government in Ezra or 40 states, if I'm not mistaken, because
okay, so I believe that you understand the question. The question about Kedi autopilot will be 3 months na Modecan. Even if I need this guy call for almost how many minutes? If I go for how many minutes now, has nothing to do with the question. It has nothing to do with the question. Kedi autopilot will be 3 months na Modecan. At the end of the day, the structure. Now, he forgot that Masna Modecan was not here when autopilot was formed. You can only say that an autopilot betrayed Giwa. More autopilot no in agreement with you. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. If Masna Modecan agreed with PM Simon Ekpa to form a group called Autopilot. And this autopilot is going to do this and do this and do that. Then, if Autopilot was formed and after the agreement, and that thing that Masnokan and PM discussed is not being done, that is when you say they betrayed you. That's number one. Number two, if autopilot was formed as a kind of a necessity because of the condition we find ourselves in, and they did something contrary to what you claim that is the direction that Masakano gave or wanted to follow, that's not a betrayal. He did not betray you. He was actually, autopilot actually did that which they formed it to do. It's not, they did not betray you. That's not a betrayal. Is it because some members of the ESN joined BLA, or it's not actually betraying? because those guys, there was a battle, internal problem that I don't want to go there. Many of you know what happened. So, if because of that, if because of that, autopilot was formed, then they can see that autopilot was formed out of necessity, like it's something that it has to do, something that you must do to navigate your way. So were you expecting autopilot to be formed and begin to repeat the same thing that DOS or IPOB has been doing? Come on. Then why forming another group? So the word betray is not there at all. But obviously, merry-go-round. Betray, what is the agreement between you and autopilot? That you said they betrayed you. You don't have any agreement with autopilot movement. Zero agreement. But when I joined, so you actually joined a group that you know that they're not getting it right. That makes you what? So think about it. Think before you talk, my brother.
All of you made here Brigi. We protect here the dignity and the structure of autopilot. So that is the bet of Brigi. You understand? So, but immediately they arrested Simon Emma. All those security that is fight and do what they did in Kemana today, and the terrorists, which is named the IPOB terrorists because of we here and Abai. So now those people that are shouting that they love mass.
Now, before Lasuba challenge him here, Lasuba challenge here is right, but this is to tell you that Obi-Wan himself is a prime suspect, is not reliable somebody. You have a media, you called Obi-Wan in Igbo. You bragged how that you have been here for a very long time. To the extent that you were saying that people should not ask you questions because of your rank in IP, but yet you know nothing. This guy don't even know when that group where he would have gave him that high rank, when they are getting it right and when they're getting it wrong. He don't even recognize when the group is in crisis and when they're not in crisis. Because what he just said now simply means he don't know, he did not keep the date and time of the trials of IPOB. He don't have it. He's telling you that because of what Samonekpa did is the reason why they label them terrorists, which is a lie from pit of hell. Brain if you go to partial contact, like let's say your charger, charge the phone or your laptop or anything at all, you need the electronic device. A plug on a partial contact, immediately I can pick or but it will be up, immediately I can brain in the. This thing he said here has proved everything I have told you that from the beginning. That leko nkike there now. But I don't think normal. That's genuinely I don't think he know that.
Chelegodu. Obi-Wan natural major gajo because even a cook uncle. You
is betrayed. Okay.
That no one where our leader Mazen and the can GWS no but Obiada walk with the
template.
Our leader Mazen and the can.
Yeah.
And then our leader Mazen and the can actual arm struggle. Also no Gelube, no if you use me Baza and the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondary actual major gajo.
In
when he came one the year. Eji we bido buwe ndị mmadụ n'ala Igbo. Mgbe eji ihe eji bido buwe ndị mmadụ na ọsụ yitu ụkwa chelu, ọsụ yitu ụkwa, ọsụ moru, awọ mama, all these places now, about 11 villages, ndị mmadụ ebi ozi n'ala Igbo. Nwere ike ịgwa ndị ihe eji bido ya.
Nke mbụ bụ that na mụ amaghị ihe na-eme na that of still yitu ụkwa.
Remember, all the 11 villages. Even the Enugu State. Oh, well, many villages in the was now. It would take one the year, Obido.
Okay. What I hear that Mumbai, you be the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB movement because of Ndane intimidation and amended by.
Mba, is that even joking?
Yeah. Because the reason you join IPOB, I'm going to be able to before Njebo Budo. Idopi we can able to buy any.
She's in the mud was the desert now.
Yeah.
When they came what year, Ebido, Buefa, and Town Ebu get the result for almost been at that community. When they came 1 year, Obido.
Emana. Ngenga gwaga bukankema obuzi no obo ikuzizire m no ya bifa ha na-ekwu because mmadụ nwere ike na-echere mmadụ ihe ọmara onwe mgbe na ndị Kanu gwara ndị Imo steeti ọma mgbe ọ gwara ya si that na onye ọbụla park kwa si na that village gbafuo gbanagbakwa another akọ onye ọbụla otiri isi so and now ịbịa n'ihe ị jụrụ m kịta amụrụ m ihe na-eme na Imo steeti onwe dị ife mma na-eme n'Imo steeti like otu anyị
okay. This community now. We go in that community before Simon Simon but an struggle cage the when the mother and man ya move everywhere the money desert and the money
ndị bidoro wee gbube ndị mmadụ na Igbo even mgbe Nnamdi Kanu on government
the one non-government.
Oh, non-government. I'm Amundo.
Chala, I'm na onye buchi na mudama ganiro. Hello? Onye buchi nwa shibolo bi line ga-adịrọ mma ya dị anihe na-ekwu. Because someone even ji wejo ga ajụjụ a. In when we mention that now, what did a mass and the car natural arm struggle? I know you the distance security network.
Yes.
And in what did a mass and the can Onyebuchi? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm with almost one name. Because 1 minute.
I don't know if I'm in the 1 minute.
Oh my God, can you pick your call? Because I only put you on your phone now. Ganiro.
Can you hear my voice? Enjoy your again.
But your voice is coming out. John, voice again.
Okay. O nwere okwu kwuru ọ sị na ya ọghọta template Maazị Simon Ekpa na template Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nyere the difference from template Maazị Simon Ekpa na-use na template Maazị Nnamdi Kanu evangelic which is to speak to people and template Maazị Simon Ekpa bụ na ya agba ya n'egbe ihe na-achọghọ bụ ndị mmadụ use this platform they see Igbo our own people. Obi-Wan, I was the principal officer in na-anụ maka Eastern Security Network. Gaa jụọ onye ọbụla sị gị na ya ọnọ Eastern Security Network anọ m n'isi mụnwa bụ nwa Ashigburobi ihe bụ nọmba 3 person. Mobilization ị na-ahụ ndị ehụ ịmaghị ole shi wee cheta ha eso m n'ime ndị chetara ndị ahụ ehụ. And I don't want to say this for the very first time, may open to you people. You know, the template I do that video on the Kanu network, he said it there. He said that we have come an eye to an eye, an eye to an eye. Then Kaiche, Adamne, Anom na instance, ihe niile ha na-akọrọ ndị mmadụ. Vasi template Mazi Simon Ajivo template Ajivo from onset. Now the secret part when him here. Here train every soldier who dear. Go ambush, guerrilla war, how to ambush the enemies and take over the enemies, which is the same thing Hannah fight against Mazi Simon Eba. Each confirm Ugaga get the video. Ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when I announced Eastern Security Network for the very first time. Gaga ge umuheni no kuleba. Then Obro na Torogasi, Biazia Bia were mapomisi. I wouldn't support mother of the use platform where try to somebody. And that is the reason why I am against all of them. I am just an ordinary IPOB member. I'll be one name on America now, call you on call. How far I got in order Pokotanda Nodia. I was number 3 man in my state and very important somebody. Nandi Potarandaha or in Enahu. I rest my case. You have even talked very correct.
Thank you very much in your distinct because all the very, very important. Now, Obi-Wan biko achọrọ ịjụ gị. I nwere ike ịkọwala that template ya Simon Ekpanjọkụ na-use. O nwere ajụjụ njụrụ gị. Abemi asị gị, I nwere ike ịkọwala m mgbe all this community ya niile egburu mmadụ na ya. I nwere ike ịkọwala m mgbe o bidoro.
Ama m mgbe o bidoro, ị na-ajụ m ihe ama mgbe o bidoro. Because I know I don't interested in the security of ESL and Biafra Liberation.
As na don't interested because na is that na Simon Ekpanjọkụ mere Biafra army.
Yes, all you could know about Abuasiko.
But in when that Biafra army, here Biafra is Eastern Security Network. Okay, the reason why our leader Mazen na the Kanoji will make Eastern Security Network.
Okay, yeah, we fed Eastern Security Network. So, because of the buy Nako Rubo and Nana Mabudohani Mafia when they make Fakajadi cheated. So now you huh?
Can you do the Akajane Mefa?
Can you be Akaja? Kawagodi Watarabaka?
Niche. Okay, Akaje. Mabewa Akaje. Akaje di niche. Ibu mmadu agwụla kwa ibulu mmadu egbu. Akaje mmadu imegide mmadu enwe ike ijide were ụtarị perikọcha aga wee ụtarị mee ga akaje na arụ. Niche. Enwe ike ime ga akaje datin enweghị ike isi n'ụzọ a wee gafe. Guru steji esi ụzọ a wee gafe. Ọkụ ụzọ ya wee isi gafe ọdụrụ nso mana ihe mmemme ga akaje isi ụzọ ọsọ ya esi ụzọ ahụ ga-ege.
Okay.
Akaja will igbu mmadụ. Because if you were from Eastern Security Network by what the mass and the when the Fulani terrorists, Macafron no see can cover. What do
you mean? After Akaja di Chiche, if you call Quasaba Akaja di Chiche, Akaja Maria di Chiche.
Yeah, well, yeah, not at all. Waiting your line, where Componia Onya Makaja. You marry Mario, Akaja can make them mother when war. Onya Meloji Chiche. Only can make them mother, then when can I make them mother more? So when you because of Akajan Kewaledrondo. Akajan remember the cordon the way of Akajan remember the cordon, Donya be in the Fulani, Megasionia be in the terrorist in Monia be in Nigeria. Oh, touch. I thought a child would do. Obi-Wan the Kaidu clear here. So in actually one that enough in the Fulani, they mend the Fulani terrorists, they mend the buy, who Akaje, we touch a mother. The analysis of he get you a go see where he achieve a grand mother about me, but other possible. No. Don't go where you don't know. Answering that he got that Jubami here was Fulani.
e ọ bụ na ịjụọ m ihe gbasara Fulani ka ọ sị gị that na enwere akaja dị iche iche a na-eme na ba ihe onye ya tụrụ na ọpụta na akaja na-ekwu bụ ihe gbasara Fulani.
Obi-Wan, if I know about reality something. I wanted a mass now the kind of form Eastern Security Network because of on the Munaya on a boo.
Ijikwa video ebe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru maka ESN. Iji video ọ bụ na iji video ifu ihe o kwuru ba kpọọ ihe a na-akpọ Biafra Liberation Army okwurie dị.
Mba chele. When you say that now Onwona mgbe nji sị na wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu no ya wa form Eastern Biafra Liberation Army. Na wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị mgbe o form Eastern Security Network ọ sị na Eastern Security Network awọkwa Biafra Army. Na mgbe ya build mgbe ya wepụta Biafra Army that everybody is shake.
Exactly.
Which no intention inwe Biafra Liberation Army.
No, ọ bụghị na o nwere intention ime Biafra Liberation Army. Nnamdi Kanu anụnụbeghị m Biafra Liberation Army n'ọnụ Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe na-anụ na anyị enwebeghị army. Then onye ka nna gwa gị na ndị autopilot betray Nnamdi Kanu by creating another army o create already.
Eastern Security Network and all of her.
Ọrụ ha bụ ichekwa the whole Biafra territorial.
You na-echekwazi by how?
Ị na-asị m by how? Ọ mụ ga-abịa gwa gị by how?
You see, Biafra Liberation Army gịnị ka fa na-eme?
Amaghị ọnụ ma ọ nnụ bụ autopilot ga-akọwa na anyị bụ ụmụ Igbo.
You see. Okay, si fam na ọ na-abịa n'ozi ebe Igbo.
Na mazụmiri na-akpọrọ m ọ gụnwa bụ ihe firi that na ịmarọ n'ihe nkwu na public wee bịazie kpọrọ.
Isi na iji agwa anyị ka esi wee bidoro agbata obi.
Number one betrayal na Nnamdi Kanu create ESN na they create Biafra Liberation Army.
Na Simon Chalu Western na Simon Ekpa betrayal Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu because of no army, o me Biafra Army. On na-akpọzi na asong na Simon Ekpa betray Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe nsịrị gị bụ autopilot na even unu mecha betray kwa Simon. Ị ga-ama ajụjụ ga na-ajụ m onye ka m ji agwa gị sị gị ị na-ajụ m ajụjụ concern everything I know mma na-agwa gị nke ma mara ga nọkwa ebe asị gị na ma mara ya because na mụ nwa na ụmụ gwara gị na ndị autopilot ha kwesịrị defend Simon Ekpa ha defend Simon Ekpa anyị nwere nwaanyị bụ ndị dị confused about ife eme Simon Ekpa dị clear but ụmụnta dị na-emeri ya nke a bụ nkunu
biko unu enwekwere na m iwe
onye bichi gaa n'iru
biko
netwọk na-enye ezigbo nsogbu netwọk na-enye ezigbo nsogbu
ihe m na gị bịara ebe ịkpa bụ ka m gwa gị ka the autopilot si wee betray Nnamdi Kanu because ha used Nnamdi Kanu very very well to grow the platform. And when you are using somebody's name to talk on your platform, either you promote that person or you condemn that person.
Okay, so I go to Kanjonge.
Okay.
Go to Kanjonge. How many months? Age de la Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu before Simon Ekpa we binye. How many months?
I want to make it because I brought me and easy.
Oh my God, you was Nema.
Because I my identity now.
Because now, ejide ha Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa Njoku binye. Oh, well, many months so chelo before Simon Ekpa wole binye. Because now after Keja Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, all na DOS stand up. We mean if Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, we stand there, we kwechiri. I didn't wish Simon Ekpa Njoku yele binye. Lad, if Simon Ekpa support offer. Mana age de la Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. DOS work call off Eastern Security Network. Your idea. Eastern Security Network Wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu build. Each way fight. Ndu na bundo osi witokwa. Ndu na bundo osi mo. Ndu na bunda won mama. Ndu na bundi kedafa hanu Enugu State. The DOS call off Eastern Security Network. So I drop what they and whatever I drop here. No one need is here for now. No one need there for the chiefs. Always you go wasi. Unknown government ebidogo before I wanted a mass in the kind of way so which is not to Simon Ekpa, cause with the unknown government. Or my anya because so bidogo before I wanted a way so which I go on the work confirm that. Okay, now after you go wanted a mass in the kind of terrorist. Tag ya IPOB terrorist, which in Ania wanted a mass in the kind name a program. Nas 90 and I terrorist. When I say that now, no move when again, that all terrorist. Which you know Simon, because it's now because of Simon's activity. Can you wait IPOB terrorist, which is what I say. I wanted a mass and now can now platform ya live. Okay, now what even now, Lada, Simon Ekpa Njoku saved our leader. Because for how many years ya honor? Onwe hinsobu. Ndi Nigeria atumu ha wadi da mazen na the kanonga. Mano zibuz wage de Simon Ekpa Njoku. Ndi Nigeria to a life jail. Even actually my equal. DOS many focus email because I wadi da mazen na the can work with DOS. They don't do anything. Because
in a medical analysis of Mahania, are you a DOS member?
And I'm a member of DOS. All of family if I have on social media.
So what the DOS did in 2015, what do you think they did?
During the 2015 age, there's nothing like DOS by then.
Okay. Yes. So okay now. KDM was Rumba age the Nandikan. Yeah, that is which is Obi as a snug Joe about that Uchemefo. So automatically, yeah, when one age were released in Nandikan, Kedif board knows which the Nandikan and Ka. Emia?
If I'm a guinea.
Wage the Nandikan na 2015. India released in 2017. The administration released it.
Yes, because I wanted a mass and the canos non the other was now Avengers. Hello?
Hello, Adana.
Huh?
Hello, Adana. Because and are them out?
Yes, it is out.
Very questions are very important.
John.
Ajo ncha bịa na nke ya na-ekwu okwu dị DOS. Also, betray remains in Namdekano by create the Biafran army. Although in here not behind the Kame, Simon. Hello, Adana. Hello, Adana. Because and are them out?
Yes, it is out.
Very questions are very important.
John.
Ajo ncha bịa na nke ya na-ekwu okwu DOS. Also betray remains in Namdekano by create the Biafran army. Although in here not behind the Kame, Simon.
No, network good agents and on a week. Network good agents so chebe network no because I had an idea. So Obi-Wan Aflomo one Simon who betray Simon who betray our leader Mazen Nandekan.
His name is Scott Gokunkuro. Because now they are saying that na ndoto pilot can kunu suwe betray Nandekano and also betray una leader unu kpọkwa Simon Ekpa.
I can na nke awalide emesa ihe eje na nke Simon.
Mgbe a na-asị gị ihe kpọrọ m ka m kwuo bụ how Nnamdi Kanu, how autopilot betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. Is it not what you told me for?
I mesia na ihe eje na nke Simon Ekpa njọkụ ka anyị finish awalide ka o doo ihu na ọkụkọ anya.
So mba nke a kịta na nwunye ekwu na agwagono gị simple ka the autopilot si betray Nnamdi Kanu by creating
if I eziokwu mu believe because n'ikuga is not possible.
Mba na structure makwa structure Nnamdi Kanu.
Kedu structure Nnamdi Kanu?
Number one, on Nnamdi Kanu be a structure IPOB. After Nnamdi Kanu
DOS, so how the structure on your back.
Yes, for the peace to reign. That is the message from our leader of recent.
In our fight Simon Ekpa, in there against Simon.
I don't am against Simon Ekpa, but I'm against some certain things. So many. You got team of ihe o mere bụ o nwekwa m ọbịa na ọfịs ya a na-agwa ya okwu ọ bụ na ọbịa against of chere ọ bụ against of ihe na-ekwu why not nọ ebe asị m Obi-Wan ide emetekwana ya so sometimes ịbịa na-ata akụrụ m na-fight m na-akọtọ m mana ị na-eto ozukwu ị na-efezi Simon Ekpa na-ajụzụ kedu ife dị iche na mụnwa na Simon Ekpa na struggle
onye buchi nwa achọbụ esi na Tompolo onye lelizili awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru no Tompolo even na comment section no Tompolo no activity of Tompolo wibe lelizili yena na hizi okeneli ye
Chineke na onwero mgbe a na-agwa kedu onye kọntaktịrị Tompolo
onye contact ana contact ya contact ona Tompolo na afife na emenu
ajụrụ m gị ajụjụ akịta ijiri ka kọwaba ihe unu na-eche kedu onye ọ dị gị ka onye kọntaktị Tompolo ji
Tompolo na Tompolo afụghị ife na emenu wee mee ife ome
that means o mere onye on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu o mere on behalf of to save his riverside
o mere in behalf of Biafra
o mere in the name of Biafra. That is the melody for Nnamdi Kanu for Biafra, so which is not the influence of here watara dị na Biafra ka o ji mee. So ka dịkwa na the job of DOS.
Simon Ekpa njoku menu. Onwere ife dị iche.
That is why
because ife Tompolo ji wee save awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwadati eke ahụ obu n'aka. O meye na ọdịnarị aka nkịtị. Ife Tompolo ji wee save awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na 2015 because of that ekwu ahụ obu n'aka.
Adiga ge munti no nne ma
ka wadida ka obata obi eji cho ji iji we save our leader which now can you engage Obi-Wan
ina ebujezikwu ihe akamada against of defend our people Simon support ina ebujekwa that side and obro
work if you could because I
in asem Tompolo kuzina Tompolo ihe ị na-ekwu okwu now ihe ị na-ekwu
mụnwajụrụ ajụjụ kedu ife onye mere eji wee lelizie awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mụnwa na-eche dị before na comment section ndị mmadụ wee na-ede
comment section ị na-ene anya ka m gwara gị sị gị na ị na-ene comment section anya ị gaghị amụta anything na social media ọ ga na-adị gị ka ihe na comment section ana m etinye short 2,000 euro nya rigote ebe a bịa gwa m na structure Simon Ekpa structure
Nnamdi Kanu uri ekwu n'ọnụ agbalide ka nna ọmụ ya ọhụrụ na comment section awalida Maazị Mbosa awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị ka ekwukwe ekwuo onye mere ife ya ji wee pụta comment section mgbe o nwere onye na-anala mụnwa na-eche dị before na comment section ndị mmadụ wee na-ede
comment section ị na-ene anya ka m gwara gị sị gị na ị na-ene comment section anya ị gaghị amụta anything na social media ọ ga na-adị gị ka ihe nọ na comment section ana m etinye short 2,000 euro nya rigote ebe a bịa gwa m na structure Simon Ekpa structure
Nnamdi Kanu uri ekwu n'ọnụ agbalide ka nna ọmụ ya ọhụrụ na comment section awalida Maazị Mbosa awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị ka ekwukwe ekwuo onye mere ife ya ji wee pụta comment section mgbe o nwere onye na-anala otuto ọdụ nkọ kedu afọ ya anọ onwe Asari Dokubo
betọkwa ma na otoro Asari Dokubo
ọwụla Asari Dokubo
ọkwa ma na otoro Asari Dokubo kwukwuru si na Asari Dokubo bụ a good brother indeed
Yana asari document na wadi da mazi na the kan bunamma.
Ya kan na gwanu ge ha chani ne bu ndi ro ji we release that time in the
yes, yeah, asari document ka ha ya meji because of nasari document.
Okay, let me just hold it there because I don't laugh. As I tell you, know the bad person. Also, who is the panel of who be their panel of judges? Now then they do them by their own. In a debate. Now, Obi-Wan after everything equal ever. To me, my own understanding. Can go first. It is very, very clear. You are just against Mas Namodekan. You are against PM. You are against DPM. You are not praising Lolo Nekachimese. Why is it pineapple haircut woman? You are hiding under Biafra, thinking that you will build maybe what do they call it? That's what they call non-governmental organization or NGO. Yeah, that's non-governmental organization trying to pretend to be helping in the man. Oh, there's a word for that. I don't know why I just keep on my mind now. There's a word for that. And then if I not boy have very that bad name, help. Someone should remind me that. Not NGO, not NGO. It's not NGO. It's NGO though, but there's another word for that. Like people will erase money. Erase go from there, you'll be helping people and all that. But it's established you'll be eating money. It's NGO, non-governmental organization. But there's another word. There's another word people normally call that. Foundation. I can imagine. He just want to build foundation. About just to use that to help people. After raising money, that is what everybody want to build. But due to his own level of understanding, he's confused. Obi-Wan is just confused of what he wants. You hide under freedom movement to build foundation. It's not possible. You can't succeed on that. I'm not going to hear this advice because sometimes you be sounding as if you want to dethrone Mazamanakani, each of the from the picture. Sometimes you pretend that no one will get your support. If I occur on a me, build. That's just the fact. Man, no matter how to start. What you just forget about Biafran agitation. Video kita what them atutego. What maybe you do Maki like may interview president a platform. You see how people that will follow you. Man, it's not good na Maya Kadifi na suppose Maya Kadeku church. Now you are talking out of point. Like the more you talk, the more people will dislike you. You are praising DOS. You still come back and criticize DOS. Then you go back again and praise Simon Ekpa. You come back and dislike Simon Ekpa. You tackle Ngozi or Rabeza. You claim that you are working with her. You have been with her. You know everything with her. No, see, that's Obi-Wan. Oh, did that love and you can see we give that love. See, you just want you want to be like Mas Namadagano. You want to be this, you want to be that. It doesn't work that way now. That's the problem. And in Emia, is that what if in a car con charge? Is that what if in a car con charge? Because you're actually insulting yourself. I just want to I want to go back to the beginning of the video to know if I can okay, but check out my record.
The comment section
come out if can go to the area because this offer I did mention in this video. I want Lasuba to show you how she used offer. Lasuba use ofo what a why ijide odo nke o ji n'aka bụ nkwụcha ahụ ka o ji n'aka n'ọbụla ọfụma na o mepere ọ na-ekwu kpọ ya ọfọ igogo bell go eto go nzu ọjị na ndị otu ya jide ogirishi akwụkwọ ogirishi
ebe ezika Obi-Wan nọ
n'ije ọfọ
otile anyị studio jewara Obi-Wan bata akpọrọ ụmụ aja n'okwu and ụmụ aja n'okwu akpọrọ ọfa
etu a ka ọ dị
na oku ewu ịnọ ma ihe anyị nọ n'ihe a na
you have stayed almost 2 hours before you want to join her, so I am trying to mark that place where she
is welcomed.
Igbo. Ọ bụ na ị ga-akpọ ya n'olu ndị Igbo, ị ma na ị ga-recognize nna m Igbo. Isi na ị maghị onye ọ.
This is the beginning of that interview.
Okay.
So I said to go back.
Obi-Wan dị ka nsi gwa gasị na nwunye nwa aja.
River Goddess, I see.
Igbo mmadụ Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ agbanị m mgbọrọgwụ ya ka nji aza ada nne
Ngozi
the watch na the whole world
Ngozi
Ngozi exist nwebeghị onye zara afa mana nwoke mana nwaanyị
Ngozi ka
nwa onye izizi zara ya and zakwana ya ọdụkwa otu ahụ o si wee dị gosi gị na nlekọ gosi gị na m nwa kwụsị ike n'ihe gbasara nna m Igbo and okay nna m Igbo ka nna azọ nke ahụ nna m Igbo dowela anyị
because that KV today KV I swear that it what's no matter guy or for this niche na no sisi mango of ya diche of diche
ay asụsụ awụcha asụsụ nze na ọzọ asụsụ ụmụ Igbo asụsụ odogwu mụrụ Igbo mụọ ọrụ nna anyị Igbo dowela anyị asụsụ anyị na-asụ ya na nne Igbo dowela anyị mere anyị ụmụ ya wee na-asụ ya nwa asụsụ anyị eji ya nwa asụsụ eje
ndewo onye ọ bụ na anyị ga-eji asụsụ Igbo ma anyị ga-recognize ihe Igbo maka na isi na-adị eme ihe Igbo ebe a ihe Igbo ka m na-eme o Obi-Wan asị na ọwụ na a na-recognize ihe Igbo na ọwụ na mụ anọghị na ọwụ na mmekọ na mma na m kwuru otu a na m na-recognize ndị Igbo ka m ga-esi gị dat na eji m nzu asị na aka mmadụ unyi adịghị ama nzu ọkwụ ya nwa aja eji m ose ọjị wee sị na ose ọjị adịghị eji iji ifere mancha
wee werezie edo ọkụ ịghọtago
wee dochie anyị ndụ
oke were ogirisi ịma na ogirisi werezie
ọfụ ije ejide ogbugbo
ọ Baịbụl ndị Igbo
kwuo na ọ bụkwa na mụnwa na-abịa ịzara ọnụ m na onye na-egbu egbu ga-azara ọnụ ya so now mụnwa chọrọ ime ka ị mara that na ọ bụghị na mụnwa na ụmụ ama mbịa kwuo ihe m kwuru ihe a bụ ihe m kwuru ka m na-achọ
ịga bido mewe exist nwebeghị onye zara afa mana nwoke mana nwaanyị
Biafra before you started media Chimezia
chelo because na ọnwụ na mma nọ ka ị bịa
ihe niile na under control so ihe mere bụ ada ihe na-achị gwa gị na bụ
I am trying to locate it again. The thing just skipped. I'm on because I want to pause it for you to see the offer.
And the time.
It is what I'm saying in Ajana platform. No, but what you enter them all hair.
Jen make a farmer Obi-Wan now. We've each
I'm making them Igbo niile n'ebe a
ajụọ gị ọrụkwa na o nwere ndị Obi-Wan nwere chọrọ ịbata na studio asị na aka mmadụ unyi adịghị ama nzọ ọkụ ya nwa aja
okay
eji m ose ọjị Where's no soldier de GG fele?
Mancha.
Where is the aid? Okay, what I go?
Where do chia endo?
Okay. Well, I will all grease. Ima no
When
grease.
you your mom.
Well, I will see all.
Oh, far, baby, no way back. I've for all far can know where's Simba. Of fact, because Obuna osisi ofo, original osisi ofo. Amamo, mfe amamia. Nka ibu na, ife ibu n'aka, is supposed to iji osisi ofo as why Igbo. And I'm asking this genuinely because many people have told me here that it is forbidden. Why iji ofo? Will I do say no, ofo. So if truly no for ki Lasuba. Neighbor why Adajana ni Obajana Sudan Kaja Igbo. Obolo of Sudan, you have every right. Mananka, Achukwana Madra. Is there any community in Igbo land? Why in age of Fonia? I want to learn. I'm not asking to mock. Somebody should teach me this one. Because to the best of my knowledge, there's none like that. And then if we get any edge of in about count all give you guys. The edge of
no bukwana mu na bizara onu no ya na egbu guys.
I want to know.
Obi-Wan that's not no one recognize ihe Igbo no na mu anoho no na ndeko na mma na nkwulu otu a na m ye recognize ndị Igbo ka ngwa sige that na eji m nzu that's na
just to tell you again na Obi-Wan manifest freedom. If you hear the IPOB, I don't believe him. I don't think he's sincere to that. Two, Obi-Wan manifest men and Igbo. He might do some things because ni lugi kawaii na money ofenu. Secondly, the other day, in a chowa God. No, this is not about to degrade women. I'm talking about our culture. So please, for women, don't misunderstand me. But I'm not the one that said that you must be like that. But if you must follow ordinary women and Igbo, you don't initiate your own. Go and follow it the way it is. Don't break your own, don't add, don't subtract. Now, hear this woman again. Then after this, I will not move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Mancha.
Where will I see? Okay, what I go?
Last time was for it don't make ya. Mozi equal for the if that they don't really work complete this area they get.
Where do chia endo?
Okay. Well, I will all grease. Well, I will see
all far, baby, like I said.
Now, Bible indeed.
Let's move forward. That's not Bible.
When you are kuche, has we ku, or but I was soon in any hand and the canopy.
Because if I don't make a chimney,
okay, then can you about you do to me again?
I say go your peace formula. Here now so from living cause of Nigerian Civil War from immemorial. Fulani and the Buhari may be unveiled without no shaking. Ruga.
But from here.
Man, now the level of the Eastern Security Network, and I put on all of her Cavallo. Then when you kill any,
ịchọrọ iso Obi-Wan ndị Igbo, join Obi-Wan ndị Igbo ka m gosi unu ụzọ ka unu jeje nwere onwe unu kọdobe ọnụ. Anọ m na ya, ana m achị ọchị, and ihe na-achọ ịgwa onye ọbụla bụ onye nọ na platfọm Ada dị ọra mma. Abụ m Obi-Wan ndị Igbo, enwere platfọm, nso na m enwere platfọm, that is good, mana onye isi unu ahụ niile bụ Simon Ekpa. Ọ mụnwa ka ọ kọpịrị vidio m ugboro 3 maọbụ 4, not me kọpịrị nke ya. O gosiri unu okwu ọnụ m.
Andugo Makoka too much. The first time I told our people here that PM shared my video, not sharing your video, was when I was referring to this woman. I did not say that because I want to mock PM for copying my video. Listen, if you have ever shared any activities of Briggy on your platform, if you have ever discussed any activities of Briggy, you are copying PM. If you have ever talked about autopilot, if you have ever copied any activity of autopilot, Briggy, autopilot, and USB government, you are copying Simon Ekpa. Not copying video is not to say that you are important or you are special. Or copy for a reason. PM will share your video is at your own advantage, not to his own advantage. Man, this insult comes because you don't like you don't love him, you don't like him. Or if I'm a boss movie now for I am solidly behind you because I know that if the going get tough at all, you will not know the number of people that love you. You see, this kind of lies and pretense is one of the things that I hate so much. Now, you are now saying that PM copied your video. As in what, one? What exactly are you trying to say? What exactly are you trying to say? You are mocking PM. Okay, even if PM copied your video, then what? And so what? He copied the video. Meaning that you are okay, you might say that there are no Obi-Wan in Igbo. Can I get you the freedom? Are you free? What is that you can give to freedom? If we're the free, if you see someone that is free, will you know? All these pretense, like I said, focus on your NGO or foundation. To maybe you want to build motherless home, helping people. People will not donate money. Now I get those anybody, I get money, but they must they go them the way they about Garaya. Or even they will. So I'm not against you building about this. It is better you define what you want. You cannot come out and insult PM. Think people will not understand what you are doing. You are insulting PM. Oh no, PM can go. You said that PM betrayed the autopilot, betrayed Mazamkan. Who is autopilot? No, man, no, you guys are not. That you are not saying that PM betrayed Mazamkan, not autopilot. So you are removing PM from autopilot. What is autopilot with that PM? The same go I got na copy video. Because people want when the attack was coming from every direction. PM needed voices. PM would also need validation because Igbo yaki ajocha on the wood. That is actually the reason why I am supporting Dr. Abeza. Why? Because I know I have seen how this game is being played before. I watch it from afar. How you guys rubbish PM. After everything, you came out and confess. You say confess and we are going to see confess again. PM on the body man. Look at what you're saying here. That unknown government started from PM. It's not as if you are too young when unknown government started, Joe. But you have to put it on PM. Because through now, you just want to draw the membership to yourself. Know if he gets these members all you need is just restore fund. Yeah, but if you go, we all know this. We all know this. But how can people trust money in your hand when you actually lying on minor things? You think people will trust you? Imagine Lasuba now, he called for fundraising to help the less privileged. After watching a series of her videos, lying and pushing propaganda against innocent people. or people like her will be the one to contribute that kind of money. No serious person will do that. Listen again.
Go and check it. Obi-Wan, so he recognized me very well. And Kebunu China Bundani no Ekukunusi like Nisionia Nekuku no Wanine. On Abunu Cambia Parone recognize him when you come room. Then you be as Rebana Chosikunu Kamaraki, Borine Mara Tamamaros defend the men of Benari or Nari. And my fight, I got you where I cannot boy off top up and play. Not 1 million with a crowd off pop and play. I'm trying to make the whole people to know who is our enemy. I was on traditionally fighting the traditional bad ones. Even Ejofe Zako, I am fighting Ejofe Zako because of no Nera Ali Bere. Unkuo Kunachiba Mochi. Nnamdi Kanu said that Nobo na China Tinyaka will restore Biafra Kobia. That we are going to rebuild our land.
Because I got the Yao Parada that I put at this track because because Mataya says Zako, the land of mad. Makafube na social media, mother personal Mataya says Zakulania.
Okay. Kazi Mataya seen a man real estate.
On business, your agent call.
Asada Igbo Ebo, Imani Bezbo Ada Bajara Baja. And a rally were Resoni.
If you would argument on them, this will tell you this you don't need for any further argument, right? If that argument will be so now they what do you mean by that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Please, if you understand, let me. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna send my link because I spent 2 hours plus there. If you can, we can go on and on. But it's just recycling the same mistake, the same thing. I only forget go by go on my let's monitor man. All this thing if on a business you can go get if some people now go. Yeah, okay, you call that out, you call the is non a measure, you know, that is the if I get you a mass now, they catch in the moment and name. You can go. Nah, because anybody that want to say something, I'm not gonna waste much time, please. Let's just make it snappy. Those of you that want to say something, if there's nobody there, no problem. I know I call it my sister. Somebody said, you guys are just here for gossiping only. Is it how you guys is going to bring Biafra? And who told you that we are here to bring Biafra for you? Did I tell you that I'm here to give you Biafra? What are you bringing from your own corner? What are you bringing? Apart from meeting Uya Madu, apart from meeting Uya Madu, what are you bringing? Go another Ebin man, if work even Uru Hanani Magu Magu Yamaden. It's important again about you guys are gossiping. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did I tell you that I'm here giving you Biafra? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for exposition and supporting the man they will take Biafra. Not to give you. I'm not here to give you. I'm not your leader. They will carry more oil on your more oil on your elbow. Thank you so much. I greet you. Oh, if you trace this one and not going, then let me see if I can pronounce your name. Evans okay. Oyibo. Now, is that how to bring Biafra? So I'm unable to don't like it will take Biafra. Manolo need to be mad because I'm going to get you mad again. Inquire your mother about no this guy name Petroli. Kuya Marabam thought the guy can name Petroli. So if you're mad about just it don't like it will take Biafra. Is that how you guys are going to bring the Biafra? Buff on a human being. Please, anybody, the link is out. Your own is to eat now is half advance or cake. You can make cake and it will you can't take it with the Biafra. Or cook. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is it you doing? What are you representing? Nothing. Master, please, I want to know when Ngozi will visit the Capitol Hill to meet with U.S. lawmakers, and why does she use to broadcast in her car? I thought she is supposed to be using U.S. office, okay, in Washington D.C. Oh, very good question. Very good question. Your question is, so let me. I wanted to ask you to come here, but I know that you don't have tongue, so I have not seen anybody that doesn't have any tongue that will talk. So since you don't have a tongue and your finger is working, your question is very, very good. First thing first, visiting Washington Capitol Hill is good, but I will tell you when she will visit Capitol Hill. Because we are waiting to see that good thing that your APM have done by visiting Washington DC. Tell me what Oge has given to you after numerous visiting of Capitol Hill. What has changed? The man who went to McConnell's, the meeting, the Congress meeting, and he copied a chair made for cameraman with Elias. With Elias. So even though he know all the followers in Washington, in Capitol Hill, yet congressmen are still not recognizing him by giving me even 5-minute speech to address the world. Man, only visit Capitol Hill every now and then. Do you know that you guys coming to my platform to remind us about Ogekere is actually an insult? But Ogekere don't have eyes. If I were to be him, God forbid, I will advise you guys not to come to Car Report and talk about me, because talking about me is to remind the general public how dumb he is. You are the one exposing your prime minister, but you don't know. The Bible said that a fool is considered to be wise when he keeps shut, when you keep your mouth shut. The moment you talk, everybody that don't know how stupid you are will now see the foolishness in you. So you coming here to ask me a question, you are insulting your boss. I'm just telling you. I know you may not understand. It may take you maybe the next 2 years to understand what I just said. It's your camera video. Okay, Kere was there now. He was there. Nachakasaya can Okemara. Elias was filming. After that, Elias would now many years and could never see the camera to record the Elias as well. All this stress they are going through is to keep you guys, in one place, because I know that you're a Yoruba man. That's just the fact. Allow the DK whatever. You are not an Igbo man from your name. And he hired people, non-Igbo tribe, people from Benue and all that, to be hiding and talking about Biafra, just to keep him going. I understand that. Okay, because I remember during the Fallback Republic, somebody actually told me that the fallback, the USB, the Biafra has been divided into two. One part that followed Ogekere are South Biafra, and the Igbo Biafra and the USB. Somebody said that. I was thinking that it's a joke, but hearing from you guys that are coming to comment without putting your voice, I'm on mood that you guys cannot even say anything. I'm on mood you guys can't say anything. You can't even mention anything. Not if it might be put in car report when it goes. Now you ask another question. You said, why is she broadcasting from her car? She's broadcasting from her car because she's a car owner. Okay, she's not renting cars. Can you? She's not renting cars, and she don't have park where they're washing cars, like where you can use people's car and film and record yourself. She's a car owner, my dear. Because how can you record yourself or broadcast from a car when you don't have a car? So I think that is that has answered your question. So if you don't have a car, you may not understand what it means, how it feels to broadcast from car. That is it. So until you buy car, then you will not know how joyful and how lovely it is to broadcast from inside your car. So tell your boss to get his own car. Okay. Any other question? Asatina, thank you so much. And let's say, Mark, what did you say? I'm coming to you, my brother. Okay, well, I'm coming to you. Let me bring you up before you go. Just a moment. Okay. As my wife said, Kai, don't mind Evans. He's a Bango. I am I am quoting Adochu exactly. Jesus. What do you say again? Let me read the question again. He said, our PM Ogenkere have met several congressmen and women. Everything that is happening to Nigeria now from US is through the work of Ogenkere and Elias. I swear, upon like an Yahoo Jidega Kai. Because your own ị ga-ele mejuru gị ma ya bụ satisfy ndị ji gị n'ọrụ because it will no sense. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. In the matter I can't help you on that. Sorry. And Ogenkere broadcast. He said Ogenkere broadcast used to be children broadcast. Children broadcast is is more meaningful than that. Okay. It's a massacre. I don't mind this. Thank you. The authoring master, like Isaiah, aka Ogenkere. Forgery and authoring, my dear. Authoring master. John, what do you say? John say, who dash Ogenkere car? I can't have go the motor. You know. Or broadcast from bicycle being away, but broadcasting from USB office in Washington DC is it not functioning again? Okay, like I told you, it is functioning, but there's one sweet joy that comes from you broadcasting from your car. Okay, and mind you, I'm not going to be APM. You know, Zeba corners a those. Now that office guy, I don't know. Then I got a neighbor and I fry my onions. About na man on all called because I had other kind of people who you actually put a neighbor corners in a water. And what can you mention one thing? Come on, my maybe you guys are programmed to ask questions. Can you answer question from comments on comments? Mention one thing that Ogenkere have achieved without copying or hijacking from what PM have done. Because the office we are talking about was actually under PM. He is the one that made sure that it is that office stand. Is it that is effort of PM, not Ogenkere. So now Baba said that Ogenkere carried everything on his head. He's the one bearing the pains and going through pains and all that. The question is, mention one thing he has done or he has achieved without hijacking and altering those things that PM have done, from registration to the office himself. Can he rent any office and maintain? Do you understand what DPM have done by having office in Washington? You guys are not saying that there's no office. So the argument is that it's not as beautiful as your own. Your own is in one remote area and modernized and beautified by PM. Ogenkere own is so where he should go one corner and put one stove like that, begin to warm noodles. So you don't have what it is, and you cannot ask a question. You can't ask questions. He said, please post any event from your office in Washington DC since after 10th May 2025. We are not chasing people now. Things are going on there. Listen, if not that we are talking about the USB government don't have anything to show you. They have something to show, but not to show you. The difference between I want to tell you about my family in public. Have you asked yourself, why is it that Kai Report always off his camera each time I'm here with my child? I off it because I don't, my child is not for you. It is my child. Do you understand? So if I on my camera, it is entirely my business. Some people do on their camera with their children, with their family. Masakwa always post her white picture and wish her happy birthday. You think my wife don't have a birthday? She do, but I don't want to bring it out like that. I don't want to talk about it. It is my choice, not your choice. So USB government cannot really start living your lifestyle when we know that you guys are downgrading. Though you are not an Igbo person, but let me tell you, just learn this from me, because in Igbo language we say this guy that joined us and ran away is okay. Okay, it's okay. If you cannot wait for me to ask some questions, then there's no point joining. I'm not, the reason why I sent the link here is not by force. So don't see the helping Kai report. If you are gonna follow the link as if you are helping Kai, please don't come. I spent 2 hours here. But if I stop putting the link, people will say, oh, you did not give us chance to talk. When the link here, you didn't say mega yourself. Let me remove the link. Let me delete it sharply. So please don't forget about comment. Let me continue to do what I'm doing. So where is this guy again? you need to understand that you are actually talking to, you are insulting your boss. You are insulting your boss. You cannot come out here. I ask you a question. Mention one thing that Oge could have done single-handedly without looking for or hijacking other people's efforts. Watching this video. Anybody can do that. Yeah, Jehovah Witness agitators. How can you be carrying that like fake pastor? And you want people to see you as you are bringing? It doesn't have. There's nothing you will get from that. Just like as I was saying, USB government showing you what they're doing. You want to see what they're doing. What they're doing is not you. Is not under your control to tell them what to show you. No, that's different. But okay, every now and then he must do this kind of video and this kind of picture for you to still stand. But one thing you don't know is that your own mumu, your mumu too much, so you will not understand. Ogenkere is maintaining our office. He is paying Elias 10,000 every month. He just restored VOB satellite TV. He is maintaining BNL, also sustaining BDF. He is meeting Congress for what? Where is that? Because the video of Lasuba here blocked. Let me take this video down. I'm done with the video. So I will be reading your comments very well. It's more better now. Your comment is now. Let me put it this way. I'm trying to position my picture different from that's a moment. Okay, better. He said he is maintaining BNL, also sustaining BDF. He is meeting Congress for diplomatic relations. Like I said, if you are a liar, and to be honest with you, you are the like the most stupid human being in our neighbor. You alone, just take it from me. I'm not insulting you. I'm just trying to tell you the reality. If you are an Igbo person, you can mark it somewhere that kind of person that you are the most stupid, like a marife, go up kachabolo you believe in an Igbo. If you want me to explain to you, just say Kai report, why did you say that? I will tell you. Ngozi has not achieved one single thing since November 2024. Okay. So should I tell you what she has achieved? If you don't mind, I will tell you. Somebody said, Ocean Master, how did you get this link? Is the link still out there? Ocean Master, how did you manage to? Ocean Master.
No, Mazi Kai. Oh, watching the Ocean Master watching the melon. Oh, you may how.
Ocean Master watching the melon.
Mazi Kai. Yes, you. Anime TV shows. When can I type for greeting message? Or we now can I say a web link use book a web link. So can catch out the link. Can tell you after my everybody before of where you go.
It's easy to get mad. Okay, please don't waste your. No, I have to. I have the time. That's why I'm doing that. My brother, I just have the time now. If not, sometimes I don't waste my time. He said, "What about Ngozi USB internet radio?" So, you might know the difference between internet radio and satellite radio. Satellite radio is, satellite radio. No, can I get again? Oh yeah, this guy. He's too timid. Let me hear from you. Let's hear from you since you are here.
So I just bata. So looking if we and come before one at the time I could be. So I just wanted to be here and listen to the topic a little bit. And Mala, is it because of one recipient and do an interview? As I saw the program, your program concerning the fallback that they split into 3 and 4. You know, or the same program Kakanania.
Okay. I'm gonna be famous. Link Academy. All this God is here.
Apa link kita bikin apa yang kita jadi link kita Chineke.
I just want to have sometimes can soon get big because all the can go some of our people.
No. Who said imagine a link this very particular link you see helps a lot because sometimes we know you have something to to drop, something to add, and on a boiling that if you don't have access to, you gotta go. So please.
I know that. But man, no get in and sometimes
So I can't go into
if Obi-Wan interview where
can call. Why is it pen? Never Chineke Equina.
Oh, someone when they couldn't was I will say that na why or some high that you got true. Those who post
So they went on the program because I heard when you said that but that was I think it was last week you said so. So I didn't know that they later hold the program.
How will you, man? I just know
Okay, wonderful. So let me be on the background and let me listen now, then we'll do justice. But let me first of all thank God for the program. I don't know if I call it the last one before this one or the one you do a couple of hours ago, where the God of wonders, God of Biafra is doing wonder. Because now, where the fallback group, the mock are mocking the mockers. I mean, Babarawa with the BG, CG, BRCG, Mamadagu with Ogenkere and Okihara. They are now trying to do the same thing that is happening in the US. It's happening to them. But, well, is God not wonderful? God is wonderful. That is what I would say.
God is wonderful.
And let it continue. That is that. So can no good tell then can marry him akutala akukala wala akpọ n'ikwe mkpọmkpọ maka ihe na-abụghị ihe na-afụ ebe ahụ akwụkwọla akpọ n'ikwe mkpọmkpọ Obi-Nwanne mmanwụ nke nnefe ochie a ihu a ịghọtago. So
Obi-Nwanne were questionable character. Like
the guy, all the mental unstable. Believe me, he's mentally unstable.
You could check it.
No. He knows. He knew too well. All the mentally stable and he's a greedy one. He's a very, very greedy one with mentally unstable. You got to go. So there's nothing like him. But he would have go to hospital. Their psychiatric hospital is not an insult. It's a way to help him. They would let them go and interact with them. They will know how to help him. You understand? So that is that. I will be listening. I will not nana my and the Halwan Obelen John now. Onana Befalwari, maybe Conataria, I will not know a moment and a woman, and I will not be a I want to or maybe cover or the or maybe mana. I could Jagabo, I can dominate a Jaga because only Ezibota Wuj cannot look at Ruji, Rapirujina Wumbas, then Amambas Nazia. Mazikaya, when you want to know some people, either call in the way of prophet or prophetess, or in the way of Ordinana. If you want to know those who are genuinely called, watch them. They cannot come and tell, even the one that you see on the street, like is partially mad or mad. Watch them when they speak. Something in you will tell you that this guy or this woman is called, because you will see them what they tell you today, and they are not all that money conscious. I'm telling you, some of them, they are not money conscious. But look at the individuals, their pictures are here, and the kind of and their likes, because they are the same, they fall in the same category. Look at them, everything about them is greedy and money, unstable. So it's quite different. I don't think no men no one woman and jail like that. I don't even, instead of Obi-Wan say, I will tell you if you know this one Udenka Germany now na DHL. Oh my God, Kedapia. Oh my, Udenka Ketulugo. Oh Kedapia. Why? Other Mama someone
or this in kind of negative for the nana, right?
Yes. Onye na nka ka ọ bụ. I forgot.
And on after program this snap up.
Yes, all cool. At least onye nka ka to do one them. Somehow, what ka to do
100%. 100%.
So that is it. I will be here still listening, because I will have something to drop at the end of the program. You know, when you play the voice things. Yeah. Thank you very much. Because I want a network now. Because never know call the network money and a barrier and this is not a one loading this zone. So they want them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
God, I greet you. There.
Yeah, Mazikai. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well.
I'll be one your Kurokwa.
Ocean Master.
Okay, Ocean Master, yeah, okay.
Ocean Master.
I know why you why I came in here, because that guy did that thing. On a body is insulting Ogen Kerry. Because I wouldn't know her main insult. I got name Ogen Kerry address as PM. You understand me?
Yes.
I cannot imagine me except when he meganalize Mahapong Simon. Otu ọ ga-esi nwee prime minister ị na-eme ya adreesị asị oge nkere. Isani ọ pụtara na ha adịghị genuine. So but then why I came in here just to advise him. Oge nkere ihe niile ọsọ na-eme gwakwa ya sị ya nwekwala nwe were ni fake documents gị inye anybody na America a ga-ejidekwe ya. Gwakwa
iche na ọmala ife ama ife na ọsacha alụ ndị mmadụ yi esu ti ya na ogbunu supervision na kpe ọ na-ebu n'aka.
Ọkwa my humble advice to him because already Dr. Abeze tweet to go ndị na-use aha Biafra na-eme things in America. He has instructed that BI to go and they are questionable characters. That man is onye Yoruba man onye but ya gbakwa ya biko dụọ ya ọdụ America shi nọrọ na ka ọ ghara ime mistake ga were document na ọ na-aga itinye na DOJ ma ọ na-aga itinye a ga-ejidekwe ya na ọka mma na ọ nọ with them na-eri ihe ọgbakọrọ otile ọ na-eri ihe is better for them. So ka ọ ghara akwa isi echi na ya ememe tụga gị tinye akwụkwọ na UN a gakwa eme ya arrest ma onye ememe tụga dinye mmadụ gara ya EU ga tinye akwụkwọ a ga-ejidekwe the person a ga-ejidekwe the person. Advice ka m bịara ya binye that man ka onye ruo oge Chukwu nkere ma waza anya whichever one just for his own good. Ọ gakwa mba na otu o werele Baltimore jishi ike breed ya
if you go advice if you go
greetings Biafra
eleghị ịkpụrụ ya otu adịghị eme fim enwere ihe ịkpụrụ ya action.
aka m na-enyere gị na advice inye onye na-enye his own PM not ihe na-aghọtago adreesị ya as his own PM then ịma na ndụmọdụ ị na-enyefa ka enye oge nkere ọ dịkwa mma because onye mmadụ na ya na-enye ndụmọdụ kama na obere okwu m ga-atụnyere gị na ya bụ na ndị Igbo si na adị asị onye amụ ibi nya akwụ n'aja ka onye ama n'aja ya na aja nya ma ihe ọ fụziri ka o were. So I don't the advice amaka mana sirapụ onye amụ ibi nke ka ya mmanya chuzie ọ chọrọ ịma aja nya ma anyị ga-enyere ya ka butuo dị ibi ọ bụgo onye ebugo etu ọ bụla ịghọtago na of course now onwe ihe ọ ghọtara na ịghọtago onwe ihe ọ ghọtara na ose okay
nsogbu anọ ha bata ahụrụ m ebe ka ya emege ka analyze action so ịnwe onye ọzọ opportunity ka m sort onye out. Anọ m ya.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. River Goddess. I want me in the house. Let's hear from you. The Goddess, are you there? I'm on all. I know. I'm on all. Goddess, are you there? Connect organizing a couple gave her.
Guy.
Yes, sir.
The title is okay now. Okay. Our own regulars. Our own regulars. On behalf of Obi-Wan, my river goddess.
My river goddess.
Yes, river goddess is not. Yes, river goddess is not. I think so. Maybe na network on Acadia 9 when I'm both you got in a tight corner box. My river goddess. On behalf of Obi-Wan. On behalf of Obi-Wan, please. I told him so on behalf of Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, everyone in I'm not missing him.
Oshemasi, they table nature na gate. No problem. Cash ta hala ya sa hala ya ha golunge.
Yeah.
Bazika yekene ngyo. My darling Obi-Wan, I greet you. Awasage. It's none of your business. Awasage, organ. He will hear. Yeah. Ima ihe mee na program ahụ ka m bidogodo with agadogwu anọ na ihu screen mgbe ọbụla agadogwu apala akpa ama m ụkọ na o nweghe moto ọ pụta nnọọ ọpala akpa dịka oke o chenjiri the bag nke ọzọ dịka akpa eji ebu nnekwu nke ọzọ ọhụrụ na-acha brown nke spanner na tool dị n'ime so o changezie bag allow Osenia Budike Kogene. I'm sorry for you. Why?
What is the other cast achievement of Ogen?
We call Dom Pedro, Dom Pempe, oh, we call Histo War, oh, we call Bolo Ihena, Manobulu for less for me.
Dom Pedro had this Ogonogan, the Pedro just it's question on Ebo identical.
Obuluma left for me alone. As it stay where you are. You change your platform name, you come again. It means that you are an idiot. It means that you're fool. It means that Amami Henga Bogen. Because why do I say this? Where you are, according to you, ATM, your ATM is doing it right. Stay where you are. You don't need to be going up and down. Stay with your ATM. Go mile. That is the actual thing. If your ATM is doing it very well, why are you breaking? Why are you losing sleep? You are talking about our office. Do you know the genesis of that office? Idiot. That's who you are. Do you know the genesis of that office? Do you know where that office is? You allow people that know where the office is. You allow people who has paid, who has worked, how the foundation came to talk, idiot. You that is asking, did you ask your ATM that your ATM confiscated what belongs to everybody? Everybody, a genuine Biafran, suffered. We agreed with one mind that we're gonna peg this office here at Baltimore. Do you know where the address is? Idiot. Not on a platform. Maybe you don't even know how it began. That Ogenkere is a crimo, is a deriko mama. Because it's only a crimo that can confiscate if they are madenora and doesn't want to give an account. And you are proud of such a man.
May this course come to pass, because it must come to pass.
We that live there, we that surveyed there, we that went there, we that know what happened, how we peg our flag, how the Efulefus, Emeka, the Livingstone, and Nwanne Nwoke Amor, Monaka, went and take our flag from the rooftop. Yes. And enwere nke a na-akpọ imi nkoto ụtaba ana ọsọ afia bụ prince or somebody, prince agadi nwoke na-akpọ ụtaba ọnaba. And since he picked that flag, he has not been okay. Ejukwala ajụjụ. Amazi dị nya eze gwuru ya n'ọnụ, amazi mọ na nursing home ka ọ nọ.
Wow.
So if you don't know, you ask questions. Nobody that dealt with Biafra, with this blood, with this cry. Some people are taking extra job just to put something. And they know Reba, he's still warm like you, idiot. If you're not asking questions. DC. Do you know where DC is? Do you know where the office is? We're going to tell you we are there. If we have an office in DC, is it a taboo? Is it an evil thing? Is it not projecting, letting people know what you're doing? What is the evil? What is the taboo of having an outlet in DC? What happened? If Baltimore wasn't seized by your Ogenkere, will we have the mind of going to DC? Idiot.
It's not my phone or somebody and watch him.
Oh, let me educate him, because some of them don't know. Oh, when you cover no Ogenkere no, and you have seen that Ogenkere is tired.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, what the Ogenkere look like somebody. Don't you see that he's gone? He's tired. He doesn't know where to run to. Ogenkere is just standing like Osisi Pomulumulam. Uno half Ogenkere rest there in Godogo. What is the problem? No matter what DC. What do you people think that DC is? Okay, let me ask you. Ngozi Arabeze lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Google Anoma na Ngozi Arabeze anaghị eme program na DC. Please, can you Google the distance on how many minutes from Atlanta, Georgia to DC? By road, how many minutes? How many hours? By flight. And she is there doing something, and there is representative in DC. How can she leave Atlanta, Georgia, and be going to in short, let me just leave it. No, when they come out, I the radio.
Based on the level of the brain.
Oh, because of people like him that will be coming out doing all this shenanigans. Stay where you are. That's all.
Before make it an all the guy based on how many comments even screenshot or I get you a cool.
That is it. Ogenkere sees the office. A jury Jojo Kedifi sees the office. Ogenkere, come and give an account.
Office
that's nothing. And Ogenkere is living in that office. It's not on rent on it. Anyway, coming to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan doesn't know what he wants. And Obi-Wan has in short. Amahama Obi-Wan onwala borachi anwanne nwanyi nwo nke anya. In short, this interview they did, when you are coming up for an interview, who is the interviewer? Obi-Wan meaning that I will fool you in this platform. Obi-Wan, and from that meeting or interview, I did not gather one single thing. But I thank God for it, because Obi-Wan came out clean. Obi-Wan showed his grievances against Simon Ekpa. Obi-Wan is neither hot or cold. Obi-Wan is a silent saboteur. And I thank God that he can't contend it anymore. He's out. For him calling Simon Ekpa, because from that interview, mention na Simon terrorize. That Simon terrorize and they Biafra one name for name. And that goes to tell me
you dominate.
Yes. That goes to tell me that when Obieze Boro Adasia Imakwana Osno Imakwana to Simon Gakos Imakwaneji Simon. I didn't know how he put it. Osia
Natu Gienga.
Thank you. Natu Gienga. Osia Also, Okwimana Simon from Obieze. Obieze say Okwimana Simon ne terrorize. Ndi Biafra ne terrorize and don't terrorize. See What does this mean? Adasia, you understand? Osia, no, was na Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. No, ya na terrorize. No, Ngozi na organize. May somebody help me? Motion master,
Yes,
please, can
yes.
you?
Yes, so us no Ngozi. Madam
You already know what he said. So
the same person now on the same platform, what Obi-Wan said and what they said, is there any difference? No, it's still the same thing. That's what I want to bring out. So what is the essence of the interview? So Obi-Wan shows that there was never a time I am working against you people. I just want to have a platform. I want to be a leader like Mazen Namo Dekano and Maz Simon. Then Obi-Wan, according to you, how many years you started this Obi-Wan? Anything you are doing that is not yielding for, is not producing, even though you are doing business. When you look at that business and that business is not yielding, I don't think you'll be putting more money in that business. Now, Obi-Wan, before Simon Ekpa came to the ballroom or to the forum, when Mazen Namo Dekano was renditioned and apprehended, everybody, the whole place, the whole house was empty. There was quietness everywhere before Simon now came in and start doing something. Now, Obi-Wan, Simon Ekpa has been asked for 1 year, few months now. What have you done? That is the question. All this while, Unobo Katakata, come to my platform. What are you doing in the platform? This, yeah, maybe you him chọrọ and if him chọrọ end this anya abịago bụ na anya abịago, anya ekwechirigo bụ na anya ekwechirigo. We are not backing down. USB all the way. Whether you will come to the term that Biafra has been redeclared November 29, and it is moving on. We have our constitution, we have our ID card, we have everything in process. So you people are talking about Somaliland. You people are talking about South Africa. You people are talking about those people. But you people didn't know how the process which we are following. And now Mark Arnold has come to throw light in our suffering. And Mark Arnold has come to tell our story. To God be all the glory. I rest my mic.
Okay, River Goddess. I wanted to say this when he was talking, you see, because of Onyana Atolomazi Kai challenge, as our DPM and Washington or whatever he or she said, because I don't know Michael, but that person, first of all, he got try go to the location of Washington DC. Then know the location of Baltimore, put them side by side in value, check where the power, the throne of power is in the world, check where the value of the place, the embassies there, the countries that have their embassies there, then compare it with that of Baltimore. You see, yes, we choose to go to Baltimore at that time for a reason and for a purpose. But God so kind, the devil reared his head, which Ogen Kere, hijacked the place and used it as his own house and chalet or brothel. So Biafrans cannot dwell on that. God so kind, and DPM being a very tough lady with the cabinet of the United States of Biafra, we was able to open an embassy in Washington. Go and check what is the value of that office and what the office is doing. And I want to tell you, if you have not listened, go and listen to the fundraising of last Saturday, which is about 24th of April. Go and listen to the voice of DPM, voice of the people that talk on that very particular occasion. You will hear when somebody was calling and thanking DPM for something that happened in United States of America, where ID card of United States of Biafra did wonder. I think the person is yet to, give the testimony in full. But from the understanding there is that the United States Biafra ID card was accepted in the city of Texas. I think it's Texas that the man mentioned. 2 of them. Just imagine that. One, I think, is having his permit or green card. So if you don't know it, just like our brother Oluchunwa that tried to advise Ogenkere, which I didn't oppose, but I advise him not to give that advice. Allow Ogenkere to issue documents on behalf of Biafra or Biafrans. Apart from the one he issued some time ago that backfired, that brother, I don't know if a USB government was able to rescue him because Ogenkere, with their document, wanted to deport that very particular brother. This thing that I'm telling you is on record. So you allow your ATM, the person that wrote that was writing that on comment section, allow your ATM, who is in Baltimore, to give those who are in need documents to go and face United States of American government. Let us check something. Just let us something we want to check. I wouldn't want to use the word see something. And them that are calling for Dr. Ngozo Rabeze's head, sending her name to FBI in those days, trying to implicate her. Today, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze have taken the case to FBI to checkmate all those that are using Biafran name to commit crime in America, in the United States of America. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, Mpama? I will not go more than this. But Onyamu Ibinyakwaja, Ogenkere in Baltimore, continue to use just like what River God said. There is something because it comes to my mind, we have not touched that since. You see, you that in the fallback of Ogenkere, Sonia Parawa, and all the fallbacks, check that Baltimore. Everybody, myself, I contributed money to that. Bought the computer, but when somebody tried to hijack something there, still other things was bought. After the first person, I think the first person embezzled the money or he did something wrong. And PM rallied around again and bought the system and everything put there. The money that was paid for that office, every equipment that bought there, it's a collective effort of all Biafrans around the world. Today, we all know that it's a cause when a man takes a gora, ihora, property ora, it's just like iha alose, iha goluchuku, or an altar. So any man that tampers with that, any man that defrauds such is a cause. Ogenkere can continue to use that office as his brothel, hotel, or talent. But he knew that the pains that he caused himself, he will continue to bear it in any form. Thank you, Mazikai. Thank you, our own, my river goddess, on behalf of Obi-Wan. Because in Cabo, I'll be very happy to do a new play now. Mazikai, I'll still go back to listen to their interview because it's going to be interesting. Thank you very much. I hope Mazikai is not in Zaza room, or I hope the network have not knocked him out.
Well, I am here, my brother. Thank you so much for your submission. And we are going to wind down now. God bless you. Thank you. Triple M that asked for that he want to join. I drop a link and he did not come. And Edith, you said that you want to say something. The link, I send it, I did not see you. All of you from Ogenkere group, one thing I want to tell you people is that privilege that will give you here is not for you to abuse it. Okay? So, like the one called a good baby Bro Oklahoma, or whatever you call yourself, I know many of our people that, Igbo people that are in America are somehow supporting Ogenkere. So supporting Ogenkere by lying to our people, deceiving people. If you come here, my door is open for you to put your mic and talk. You don't want. Don't be on comment section to lie. That is not going to be accepted. So if you put USB ID card is a scam without you justifying that, I may ban you from the channel. No matter how senseless you want, I know you guys are scammers, and scammers always feel bad when they're being exposed. So this thing that you are putting here, let me give it to you. I'm just warning you. If you don't want to be banned here, there's a difference between blocking and banning you. Don't do that again. If it's a scam, then keep it. Go to your platform and begin to shout it's a scam. Don't come here and say that. And that's the last warning. All right. Triple M, you're welcome.
All right, thank you so much. If you say that is a scam, let Ogenkere give from the. You say that some people are supporting. Some people are supporting Ogenkere.
My brother, they're not coming out beneficiary from that. That really good by
Yes.
So the overall, you can't use here begin to yap nonsense. Okay.
Yes, but let me add to this voice that you said. Those who you say that there is, that some of them are supporting Ogenkere in America. Mazikai, I will tell you that that word, I don't think that there is anybody reasonable supporting Ogenkere. Ask me how, and I will tell you.
No, the
go to their fundraising.
Because you are right. They are not reasonable, but we still have unreasonable people in America.
Okay, yes. Yeah, okay, yes, you are right. So those unreasonable people in America that support Ogenkere, go to their fundraising. That will tell you what is following him. South, completely south. They can't even donate $1 to $2. These are the people who, based on cloning the account of USB, when you hear that people are donating into USB account, they will go and find a way to forge the same kind of account, attach little word to confuse some people. So when you go to donate in USB, you may fall the victim if you don't look very careful. So there is no reasonable person following Ogenkere. Permit me to use the word. The major part of them are criminals. Criminals, just like their own ATM. That is that. Thank you very much.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mazikai. Though I just jumped in, I would have loved to, say one or two things in regards to Azaya Anyogu. Greetings to you, my brother, Ocean Monster. Emma, Anna, only I better so na pogi Ocean Master, not Ocean Master, Ocean Monster.
Monster, yeah.
Monster, get one day and get it. Honey, man, yeah, you can get one money, Mona, Gaga,
Triple M.
I'm report you. Our papa in the house, only she want God to do drink one name mother. The goddess himself. The goddess. Why am I moli another game? Igbo okwu. Do drink. Ndị nke m na comment section, ọwụkwa ha ndị nke eriri eri maka onwe ndị ebule batrị ha. Do drink minus ndị nke ahụrụ okpoko isi ha. They are just ma na-enwe working cops. Gị hụ mmadụ ya na-aga iche na ọdị ndụ mana onye ahụ ọ pụọla n'ime mmụọ. Azụ eche ọ pụrụ enwe ihe mere ya adaghị mmadụ n'aka asawa onye agburu ya mana o teele you don't tell where that person come out for human being. Unu ekwutechala there is something I just want to ask Ogenkere. Though before my guy ebe ahụ olukwu a ọnụ hụ ya dimkpa bi na si ya bụ aga m akpọ ya ndị Igbo Obi-Wan ndị Igbo because obi ofu onye obi ya a controversial human being even otu ọnọ nga ahụ na ọma ihe omege ọmaha left ya ọmaha right ya. So if you hear this guy talking, this is the same person. Our brother Chino on our platform, yeah. Ya korobaga. I know ya sooner before ya na support to USB no goes on base. No give your apology. Mo reply ya letter ya ihe dele ya. Mazi Chino agbaya did this not jogger had possible. Yeah, see okay. No problem. Now I gonna cameras no tag no share support to the USB. No wahala. Now I gonna support to the na. Ya la na ihe mroji shi na window wopo odru ya ego le ka na akwu ya. These are the people that come into this struggle for the mind that na ha bịara ihe nrite. Nwanne, if you don't apply this mood of don't think of what Biafra will do for you, think of what you will do for Biafra. And if you really want your freedom, you take it as personal issue. If you don't have this thought in your mind, one ibidobe. Now to Azaya Nyogo. Again, what I want check you, my brother Azaya Nyogo. Because I try to look issue to na Batemom office. Bidon the G by video. Bara video, Jean flag nelu, Bapodi office. Bara video the office. How we had to check it. Camera office of an 60. Maka for long go na ya deza onaza never have program. On the chase wallpaper. So we want to check something. We want to check something. Do video from our side. The way IGN prove the DOS wrong that time on that office. Just we want just check something. Me na video. Chiteneji. Our office I want to go none. But I touch Neji by any message office Briggy office the intact. Make we check something. I'm gonna have no. Thank you so much, my brother. Maybe much. Like I said again. Mazeka yenonga ke gado room.
Eba ano mother room. Other room kita do how ano mention anything of that room now. You know go. I dey gidigba. Imana mana ke na jo Igbo ke ya bara the touch na enu yene. Ijiko na eme gini. Oka na obu maka the office me oka ke na about month. Oka the on. Fana oka na every day. But if I na make it has that table photo logo conference table there PM and USB government Biafra do that place. If I na mebo fa na ka Sunday bende ma dey go fa never go to check the egg na wine. Bondo the god of fa na on the table Elias. Fana konga dineza nazem and the program if I name that place this is church I'm maybe one of these days and by give you the info but when you will you can watch here come on all those things but if one of those things you have from the fall back on all the somehow man I will even maybe attack out the jogger them. Ndewo, my brother. Thank you so much, Triple M. And Orjua God, Apona, Ocean Master, and River Goddess. River Goddess, are you still here with us? We are winding down. We have tried. This is 3 hours, 23 to 24 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. Oh, you must ask that now, Daniel, ask that Namade, Nam Kekesevia. Oye na mbana yake chozo chiozo, obviously baka. Obatari amano kona wase for ya manon. If you go, okay, get it just if in a fun village, can hand it his office able age miserable, you know. The office was a good mapalo, everybody.
Emma, Eba Kobi, the last time I checked.
If you close up about Eba Kobi truly.
I catch your mama officer Haka in control of that office. Makanoge og Genya account office and Bogeru.
How in control of the office? How can Eba? program family ba fa that she toothpin naka.
Okay, now.
And Mazikai, I learned that they are renting the place out for events. Like event people that want to host something, you understand? Event like parties or something, they are renting it out.
Because if the place all the how much they about the eba na original what kind of na.
So they are renting it out for events so that and you know what it means? It's a means of making money because they cannot be saying that because nothing is working, nothing is going on there. When you go there,
So
it's
and there if I got to say this pictures never.
yes, they use it for
program has you back.
Yes, they rent it out for event. And when they join me, they sort them out, pay them, they use it like a venue.
Eze, you.
Oh, so it's not.
Give him that these people don't even have the like. You guys don't want to follow the link and come. What about do they follow the girl? Anyway.
Oh no! I thought you know their voice. My their voice. Yeah, man. How you got to go?
All these guys, hide in our comment section. How they but how would them on Tina Mike? Yawura Boki game and our Boki call.
Oh, give you Kaimana office is intact.
Through regular school here. By the regular school. By the regular school here, that means it is not far from what I just mentioned here. That we have to tell us or whether or brothel or chalet. Because every naga in different forms. Enwe ike onye dọcha na ngaji na-eze nwa la mmịa la ntemịa ọ chụọ ebe ọ ga-ana ana daada mmịa. I cannot exclude anything because now if Ogenkere could have the mind. No. Yes. If Ogenkere could have the mind to use that place, release it to people to do such thing. You don't know the kind of occasion that they are doing. Even him himself. Because if go the mother you got to go on the Agadi Agasi, you got to go to Obi Chicago. I got to see her about on a yo when I mean Makandai, you got to go. So I don't exclude nothing.
Obviously, going to class of Obi-Wan now.
Okay, yes. What can on choice now?
Blessing battle back for Kwano Zubo. I was calling you to hold mic, but he wasn't did it. Anyway, Ike go my people. Ike go. Anyway, thank you so much. God bless all of us, and please, I appreciate you, River Goddess, Ocean Monster, Triple M, and Oluchua God. These are people that join us in the studio, and those of you on the comment section, Margaret, Daniel, the Don. I see all of you. As I cannot greet you, go to Gegre and take a greeting from him. Franco Conco and Emi Chika, all of the name Kanko. Please accept my greeting. Kevin, I've not sent my greetings to you, one mother. You're welcome. I don't know if you are still here. Jonesco, I see you, Jonesco. We have Chika Casey. Please, if I don't mention your name, please don't feel offended. You bless nature, turn back. Maybe can happy you. You're welcome. I'll move your mic.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay,
sorry, I just came in. I need to know what we are talking about. I just came in. I don't know So just brief me. Thank you.
Okay. Are you the blessed that called me on phone a few days ago?
Something like that. This is blessing.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I saw your message.
All right.
I will reply.
Thank you. I will get back to you after this program. Obi-Wan na Ocean Mustard's girlfriend will interview our program. So Ocean Mustard. Put your mic on. I just want to hear your voice. Don't mind. So two of them were programmed together. Obi-Wan and now cause it goes to on a PM. Na PM PM Masini and not appointed Mas Namalukan. Mano Uji Korea Patakuya. So on a dodge. This of you could be was an autopilot. That Nandines is autopilot disappointed PM. Simon Epa. So Obejan and Korea for Nina. Oya Kai Semba. Kai Sikeni on Obele, Matebo Sabra. Oya Kai Nekuya. But before the fall back where Potasebra had distracted. Although I mentioned a program, I mentioned a question if actually you couldn't car. And the fall back where President because Sigma 5 US government may achieve and all that. Or one and a while, I'm going to Ebo Oyangurona Wagget and the Mara Gage. The Daga Seeker. So okay, maybe my colleague must be formal.
If I did wrong. Ndị na-fall back. If they don't rise up now, the opportunity for them, then they will remain backwards forever.
That is
because the train of Biafra is fast moving, just like our PM always say, that we are moving fast. So if they decide to come back good and fine, the spirit of Biafra, the spirit of restoration is still in existence.
100%.
Onye chọ ịbanyekwa n'ụgbọ na-aga ya banye, onye achọrọkwa nọ or rapụbanụ. So in all this, I think I came across, I don't know if I've heard or saw, Anaji Doctor, our Honorable Dr. Ngozi Orabeze mere megoro achieve. Onye na-ajụ ajụjụ buru ụzọ gwagada ihe nyanwa na onwe ya mere achieve before chọba Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. They are not ashamed, both men and women, to fight against this young lady. Chineke dash like free of charge. Ihere mee ha.
Ndị na-ekwu ndị echefugara ndị na-agwa okwu gbochiri njem na ndị abụọ ndị that follow back.
Ndị fancha niile, shame on them. Olo biko Kai TV Woli gwa ha na blessing silina na mwa gwa ha, shame on them. Anybody that has been fighting against this Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, our precious deputy prime minister of Biafra, shame on them. Be it internal, external, foreign, you have stood and speak anything against this young lady. Chineke nyere raise up on the November 29th, 2024 to declare Biafra. Chineke will keep blessing and keep that young lady until Jesus Christ comes. So when you come against our PM, it's just a pity, must not envy. Must jealous, because jealous is what you have. Mananka but not envy. Envy na ndi Igbo na we anyofu, because they cannot and they can never get to his, and sure they can't even untie his shoes. So look at that level. So if they want to repent, good and fine. If they don't, doom awaits them.
100%.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, blessing. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Happy to hear from you. One of them, Alaska, what I did to criminals. You know, you guys are resolved criminal people that you guys are determined to steal. You have resolved to be a criminal, and you are very proud of it. Imagine a program like this that the link is in the public for you to join us and air your own opinion. You are shivering, just like Ogekere, who always want to be noticed, but when they give him mic to talk, he will be speaking from his Igbo science. The same thing applicable to all of you following him. People without shame, no regard, no respect, nothing whatsoever. You can only be on comment section and rant. Can you step up and say something? I dare you to do so. Or to tell you that now, Oshunine Zuboshi Ama, we already know. Come here and talk. Convince us. Expose it. Not like comment and make blind argument. But I don't blame you. You are contracted, so you are doing what you have been paid for. All right. Thank you so much. Blessing. God bless you. And Ocean Monster, Triple M, and all of you in the comments. God bless you. See you again tomorrow. River Goddess, I hope we are okay. Do you have anything to say?
Thank you, my dear. I'm good and fine. Thank you, our dear beloved sister, for coming to the forum. We welcome you. We are one family here, and we say things the way they are. So come and put your few cents. It makes sense, okay? You are welcome. Alaska, in your program or in your platform, we see you people responsible Biafrans. They don't come to your platforms. And even though we come with filters, we just watch your idiosyncrasy. We don't comment. We go our way. And if you are responsible, all y'all, when you come to a platform like this, you can put on your filter, listen, and get out. Don't come to insult yourself, because we have our spanners. You are even lucky, because if I have seen you, I would have hit the spanner on your head. And Oboroge. Thank you. Okay,
thank you, my dear. We move. We continue to move.
Thank you.
Forward ever, backward never. The Bible says we are not of they that draw back unto perdition. Rather, we are of they that press it forward to reach the mark which is before us. We have made it. So,
and
God
all
bless
the
you,
corner holders, I want to tell us, these people that come to distract themselves, as soon as they come, you lock the door against them. That's what we have to be doing.
Yeah.
And by the time they go create another account, they will get tired. It's because we leave them alone to come and distract themselves. So every spanner holders, as soon as you see all this species,
block them.
lock the door against them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, River Goddess. All right, my people. See you again. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. Take care.
Bye. Thank you, sir.
The Nigerian military
They
is complaining
very much.
that Southeastern youths are no longer joining the army. Hell! In fact, according to official reports, out of 38,000 slots available nationwide, only 123 applications have come in from the Southeast. So the army is now calling on Southeast governors and traditional rulers to encourage their youths to come and take up their slots. Now, first things first, before now, Igbo officers have served diligently in the Nigerian army. In fact, you can't talk about the history of the early post-independent Nigerian army without mentioning the Igbo officers that helped to build that institution. Yes. You can't talk about Nigerian army without mentioning names like Major General Aguiyi Ironsi, Lieutenant Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu, Brigadier General Philip Njoko, Major General Alexander Madiebo, Lieutenant Colonel Ato Unebe, and so on and so forth. Even recently, one of the finest chief of army staff that this country produced is an Igbo officer, General Ihejirika. So the Igbo man had contributed his quota and paid his dues in the Nigerian army. You get it? And the question is, how come the Igbo man is no longer interested in serving in the same institution that he helped to build? Why? Because this lack of interest started recently, I think around 2015. And I'm going to give you 4 reasons why the Igbo youth seem not to be interested in the Nigerian army.
Continue.
Now, these are my personal opinions from personal research and observation. Reason number one is the evil of Operation Python Dance and other related military operations in the Southeast. Igbo youths came out to exercise their right to self-determination. And instead of addressing their grievances, you threatened to treat them in a language that they would understand. Hell. And you went ahead to carry out that threat by sending in military action that led to the deaths of a lot of people and the disappearance of even more people. Hell. And as of today, reports by different reputable organizations, including Amnesty International, have not been addressed. The military had continued to live in denial. And this led to a major breach of trust between the Igbo youth and the Nigerian army. You cannot treat somebody like an enemy and still expect them to join forces with you.
Now lie.
Reason number two is the treatment of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Hell, you might not like the young man. You might not like all of his approaches. But one thing you cannot deny is that the things he continued to talk about, the systematic marginalization he continued to complain on, are things that a lot of Igbo youths identified with.
You get it?
And the way he was treated, the military invasion of his residence that led to the death of his parents, the illegal extradition and the kidnapping from abroad, the imprisonment and all of that.
That is God.
And to think that there was nothing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did that Sunday Igboho did not do more. But today, one is a campaign coordinator, one is languishing in prison. Hell, you cannot treat a people like second-hand citizens and expect them to make first-hand sacrifices. Reason number three is the destruction of homes and businesses in the Southeast by military retaliatory actions. Hell. Now, I'm not saying this based on reports I read somewhere. I witnessed these ones. Communities in my own local government were affected. Criminal elements will attack the army. Now, nobody is supporting the actions of these criminal elements, but after they must have attacked and gone their way, 2 or 3 days later, the military will return to the community where the attack happened and then unleash mayhem on the innocent community residents in retaliation for what criminals did.
Photo.
And to even think that most of these criminals may not even be members of the community in question. And in as much as the military suffer more attack in other parts of the country, we don't see this type of reports. Hell. And most Igbo youth even ran away from their ancestral communities because of issues like this. And it is the same people you chased away from their ancestral communities that you are not calling to come and join your establishment. As how now?
Not be juju be that.
Now, reason number 4 is the fact that the government is not even showing enough commitment in winning the fight against insecurity. Nobody wants to be killed by people who will now end up being rehabilitated and tagged repentant.
Photo.
An Igbo man understands profit and loss. If the loss in the operation is way bigger than the potential profit, you count him out.
You don't know.
So instead of calling on people to come and join a dysfunctional system, you should first of all fix the system. And the people that will join will come naturally.
We must learn a lesson.
And meanwhile, I remember sometime last year, Central Bank of Nigeria released list of 28 new directors. And out of this number, 7 came from Southwest, 7 came from Northwest, and only 1 came from Southeast. We didn't see the CBN complaining that Igbos do not have enough numbers. We should come and apply more. Recently, I have seen NNPC released list of directors, even Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Agency, Pengasan. I hardly see Igbo names mentioned or involved. And NNPC never come out to tell us to come and join more, that we don't have enough numbers in NNPC. I've never seen NAFDAC come out to tell us that we don't have enough Igbos in the NAFDAC. Because if they come at me, I will apply. Because at least I have a biochemistry certificate. It would come in handy.
This man!
On an Imbo room, Banaga, Sabisa Forest, I go with youth.
Enjoy your weekend.